What do you expect after 25 years? Come on in, Sean, and make yourself at home. After 25 years? Come on in, Sean, and make yourself at home.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're back at it again with Emily, and we're playing Metal Gear.
Hello.
I'm floating, I just realized.
Well, you're playing Metal Gear. I'm here for the ride.
You are,
but
and it's been...
the desire to just do a playthrough of Revengeance after this has never been stronger.
You should. I highly encourage it. Like,
it's a good game.
It's an excellent game. I've been thinking about this all week, honestly. I'm very excited. Oops, as I zoom myself in and don't walk my model because I know how to run. I know how to be a VTuber.
Last time we met Sundowner right before the end, right?
Yes, we did.
Kids are cruel, Jack, and I'm very in touch with my inner child.
Etc., etc. Okay, yes, perfect. Yes. You're getting a ride from Doctor.
Cargo's all set to go, sir. Excellent. Commencing takeoff in semi-auto mode.
Lord Korax reinstalled Revengeance specifically because of these streams.
It's the kind of game where you just do it.
Solus has been conducting test flights almost every day for the last 6 months. As long as we're not breaking atmosphere, they said they can reroute today's flight no problem.
Amazing. The Earth is the cradle of humanity, but mankind cannot stay in the cradle forever.
I'm only going as far as the thermosphere. This thing can't pass the Kármán line. That lunar vacation will just have to wait.
And here I was hoping you might bring me back a monolith. Scheiße!
Doctor is a fucking weirdo, but I love him.
Who else? The flight pattern suggests
Wozen is complimenting your Sundowner impression.
I appreciate it.
This is a transport chopper. Our defensive options are limited. Missiles incoming.
See, I see the problem here. He hit the missiles with an EMP, which of course means that the missile no longer knows where it is, because it has forgotten where it isn't.
I'll handle this.
Raiden, have a nice flight.
And people say Germans aren't funny.
Do they?
Maybe? I don't actually know.
I don't know who's saying that.
Here to know this. I believe Red Metal Gear. Yeah, Primer Bravely that missed or did not catch the live stream. Previously on Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, we figured out that they're going to be causing some sort of international incident. We need to stop this. To do so, Jack has quit his job as a security contractor, but is getting help, you know, low-key from them, just if anybody asks, they have plausible deniability. Meanwhile, he has in fact reverted to what was more or less a serial killer personality from his childhood, saying, well, at least if I'm going to be a serial killer, I am going to kill cereal for good. And in this case, good means saving a bunch of child brains and probably stopping an international incident. Anyway, Ryan's posing with a sword. Good luck. How do you think he's going to handle this drone?
A man just sawed a fucking plane in half.
Clean cut.
Oh my god.
How did he hack a drone with a sword?
Thank you, Tyr, for gifting us up to Nat. Appreciate it. Serial killer for good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna kill people he finds morally objectionable. Naturally.
Of course. Like you do.
Jack is already... Listen, within the context of Metal Gear Solid, Raiden here has, at one point... Oh no, his chin! It keeps getting...
He's so
chin.
angular.
It keeps happening.
Tyr asks, isn't that just Red Hood?
Isn't that just Red Hood? Maybe. It's a lot of things, but see, the thing about Raiden is that after Metal Gear Solid 2, Raiden kind of wanted to return to a civilian life. So he has a wife, they eventually conceived a child that he didn't know about, and they lied to him, and then told him that the kid died, and they actually had the kid, even though they told him that the kid was a miscarriage in the middle of the whole thing, and then they took him back after the fact, and the child was alive, even though people were actually just dealing with the fact that there was not an evil, but like, well, actually, yeah, a pretty evil set of AIs that were actually going to maybe use this child to manipulate him, but he was already being manipulated in the first place, so who cares? But, regardless... Oh, thanks, Doctor. Regardless, Raiden tried to walk off of Metal Gear Solid 2 into a civilian life, and it didn't fucking work. Raiden immediately kind of... I forgot about the mariachi outfit.
Yes, I did too. I'm adjusting your volume just so you know the game has not frozen.
Raiden had a moment after Metal Gear Solid 2 where he had a wife that he loved very much. They tried to conceive a child and succeeded, though he wouldn't know about it until after Metal Gear Solid 4. But by the time of Metal Gear Solid 4, Raiden gets turned into a cyborg super soldier, which is just kind of a thing that happens to people in the Metal Gear universe. Raiden does this and gets turned into the super cyborg and is kind of brought back to the battlefield as a result. He is once more in war. He has had problems with not just like the fact that he's now like a hell cyborg, but also the fact that Raiden was having trouble adjusting to civilian life. It didn't work for him the first time. So Metal Gear Solid 4 tries to end by saying like, okay, no, this is going to happen with Raiden again. We're just going to have Raiden go back to a civilian life again, except the people who wrote Metal Gear Rising Revengeance kind of realized, wait a minute, that already failed once. Why would that work for Raiden a second time if it's already not gone well? So Raiden, for the third time, starts to get gaslit and girl bossed by the people around him, and just has to kind of deal with people trying to convince him, hey, war is hell, your ideals are whack, and nothing can be done to fix the world around you. And this time, instead of dealing with it, Raiden just kind of fucking gives up. And admits that, okay, yes, I have a gift for violence. I am going to be using it for good.
Huh.
So low? Oh no.
Oh god. Jesus. Just
I can
remembering
move
the
closer to
damn...
my microphone.
You could. I
There
also...
it is. Get that juice out of that, man. Cut him in half, cut him in half.
Oh fuck. I didn't do it.
Oh.
I remember the controls for this game.
Yeah, exactly. Just you slice them, then you dice them, and then when the screen slows down, you hold left trigger and you cut them in half in the box. Using your right stick that you can use to aim very specifically.
Yes. I totally remembered that.
Yeah, and your
Thanks
heavy
for
attack right now is the Sai, which teleports you directly to an enemy, and if it's fully charged, it stuns the enemy. Which means that it's very good to wait until that Sai is purple, and then you use it in something an enemy can't move for a while. Or if you want to use a weapon that has actually got a heavy attack, you can switch off to the side of the pole arm and just a regular sword. And all of these are options that you have. Also, that man is about to be turned into hamburger. Good luck. Oh. There you go. Get that juice out of it.
Beautiful, beautiful view. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
I wasn't at the right angle.
Oh no.
Got it.
Oh, just in time.
Oh, that was better.
Chat,
You
now that I'm
totally
actually looking
remember.
at my microphone. Is the volume fine? I was kind of looking at chat while I was saying that before, so maybe I was a little bit quieter for that reason. Oh, I'll also hold RT to ninja run.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hello, Oni. Welcome.
You will need these things. I am here to tell you, you are going to have a hell of a time ahead of you.
Emily is still very quiet. No, that's very likely
Still
on
very
me.
quiet. Unfortunate.
Let's just fuck it all up. I know, long time no see, Oni. I know how to use a computer. Okay, so at this point,
I'm a computer.
at this
Stop all the
point,
downloading.
what could it possibly want from us?
Yeah, so like middle of the monsoon fight, which is just the point at which everybody either bounces off the game completely or falls completely in love with it. Usually the latter.
Yeah, there's what's
Raiden
not to
just goes,
love.
It's so good. Well, if it beats you up, you might think it's. Oh, wait! You want to stay here for at least a second?
Okay, I'm
You want to go
staying.
backwards because there is a chest behind or by the World Marshal building.
Okay,
Behind the sign or something like that, and that has a life upgrade. It's right at the start.
right
of the level.
there, right behind here. Okay,
So, like right over there, yeah.
okay.
Also, hello, Doctor. So yeah, other things that we learned last time. Solid Snake and Otacon
Let me just
adopted a kid named Sunny that they saved from the control of the Patriots, the evil AI people, and Sunny is a pretty much unparalleled genius. Sunny's an incredible genius, who is very proud of her dads and convinced Snake to stop smoking in his final years. Well, around her.
Okay.
Raiden is trying to stop Senator Armstrong, the Colorado senator who appears to be doing something with this private military company to cause some sort of international incident. It appears to be involving the president, who is on a trip to site in the Middle East, I think Pakistan. And people on Raiden's team are naturally going, oh, that seems like a bad thing for us if they actually manage to get something in there, right?
Yes.
Is it explicit that Sunny is the daughter of the Russian cyber ninja? Sunny is the daughter of Olga. I don't know if her father's ever stated.
Sorry, troubleshooting sound. I apologize.
Is Sunny the oh, I didn't actually know that. Sunny Emmerich, daughter of Olga, adopted daughter of Otacon. Okay, notable family on the wiki, and I trust the people who like care to maintain a Metal Gear wiki, does not list Gray Fox as Sunny's father. But Olga's daughter, yes.
Okay. How does Emily sound now, chat? Thank
Do
you
I
for
sound
bearing.
good, chat? Tell me. You have to tell me.
The same. We
same.
love it.
Nightmare.
This is a nightmare. Emily is shouting from
can
down
hear
a
me
tunnel.
fine, right?
I can hear you fantastic.
That's super weird. Chat,
It's-
I'm in the middle of the Eisenhower Tunnel, passing through the Rocky Mountains. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Metal Gear Rising, where Raiden has just gotten off I-25, and traffic seems fantastic.
Oh my god. Okay, let's try this. One moment. Let's see. Would you mind making some more noise for me?
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I was reading chat and
That's
suddenly got
fine.
distracted by the fact that chat existed.
Okay.
Yeah, hello. I'm still talking. I'm going to continue talking until such a time that apparently the talking is fixed up.
Okay.
Which, that could be any time. We
It
don't
could
know.
be any time. We never
just
know.
don't know.
We'll never know.
We simply don't know.
I appreciate your patience, Emily. What is Metal Gear?
Do not know.
Why is it like this? The
I
talking.
don't understand. Yeah, the talking will continue until volume improves. Correct. You are you nailed it. You got it in one.
I have you blasting on
Hell yeah.
everything. And I don't know what's oh, I may have discovered the problem.
Oh hell yeah, you love to hear.
God, I did discover the problem. Oh lordy, I just of all the people to deafen me with oh hell yeah, it had to be you, Emily. I wanted it to be you.
I'm very sorry.
It's my fault. It is 100% my fault because I told you to make noise for me, and you're an expert collaborator. I appreciate you.
I'm very sorry that I blew out the volume.
It was my fault. I should also turn off the damn. I had the stream up in the background, and now I'm fucking speech jamming myself. Okay, we are so good. I feel like we have this issue. Correction. I feel like I have this issue all the time. Emily, I appreciate you being patient with me while I both learn how to use a
For
computer
sure.
and play a game
Oh,
again.
it's fine.
Even though we played it a week ago. Okay, you said it's behind. Hey,
There. That's the one. You have to cut that one in blade mode. Because it's one of
Ooh.
them.
It's one of them.
That's where you get that life upgrade.
Good. Cool. One day.
Well, good luck. Remember, if you parry these with proper timing, it instantly counters them, and then you can destroy them in one shot. Also, if you want to try out weapons other than the sai, you can always go to the inventory by double tapping left or right.
Oops, I wasn't locked onto the right
On
one.
the on the D-pad. Sorry about
Okay.
that. Good counter. Well done. Get that juice box out of him.
Oh,
There is
shit.
a Capri Sun in that robot. Oh no.
Damn.
Nah,
That's
fine,
okay.
It's fine. Oh shit.
My Capri Sun. My Capri Sun.
That man's trying to get your Capri Sun. Block.
He is.
Oh, got him with the stun. You'll love to see it. So yeah, that's the idea. Is you just do light attacks until your hand turns purple, and then you can do a heavy attack that stuns them with this weapon, like that.
Oops.
And that's pretty much all there is to the sai, and that's all there needs to be. It's very good. It's free EMPs.
We love it.
Anytime they do the big moo charge, you can counter them for an instant kill.
The moo charge.
Yes. Well, first thing,
Yeah, it's a moo charge. I definitely died.
It is
That's
a moo
okay.
charge.
That's okay.
Gecko's
Okay.
running around DIA like, welcome to Denver.
Okay, it didn't.
Oh, you don't have to get that each time. Yeah, you're still at 180%. Sorry, that joke is probably funnier for anyone who has an intimate knowledge of what the fucking overhead sound system in the Denver International Airport tram sounds like, which is like probably nobody in the audience. That's a joke for me and me alone. A little treat for myself. There you go. And now Y and B, and that lets you instant kill. Hyper-specific joke. Yes.
No, the box! My juice box!
It's fine, there will be more juice.
There will always be more
Someday.
juice.
I don't know about always, but you got a couple of cowbots here to... Oh no, dodge!
Oops. That one's not a... That one's a...
Yo,
That
yeah,
didn't go
spin him
so
around
bad.
like MGS4, fuck him up! After mentioning Metal Gear Solid 4 was a mistake last week, I did rewatch the video essay again, so...
Yeah.
Added another fucking tally to the number of times that I've seen that 3.5 hour long video essay about Metal Gear. It's a good video. Thanks. It's my man Steak here to tell me why things is good and why things was good and might not be as good, but is still good. Who knows?
Damn.
Uh-oh.
I gotta quit with the yellow attacks, because the yellow... No, wait. Yeah, the yellow ones are... the unblockable ones, right?
The yellows are unblockable, yeah. The rest are blockable.
Okay.
Do you want to try a different heavy weapon?
I think I will, because I keep switching back and forth,
Okay.
like between heavy
Yeah,
and light.
it's like you keep grappling to them and it doesn't deal much damage.
You
So
have
if you
any
double
potions
tap,
or food?
you should be able to select either the polearm or just heavy attacks with the sword.
Okay. I think the polearm I did... Yeah, the polearm I did well with.
You did pretty good with the polearm. And as always, if you're ever really fed up with enemies and you have a full juice bar, you can click in both sticks to go into Ripper mode and just kind of remove problems from the battlefield.
Now to remember how to dodge. God damn it. Well, that wasn't how to dodge.
A and B at the same time.
A and B at the same time. I was
Left
trying
and bottom
X and A.
face button at the same time. Yeah. Oh no, it is X and A. You're right.
Oh, it is X and A.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Where's my Xbox controller? Xbox. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I think it's X and A. That feels right. X, A in a direction.
Yes.
If you don't do a direction, yeah, there it is. It dodges backwards.
Ow. Damn. Ow. Damn. That's all right. I'll get my stride. This happens every
No,
stream.
You're getting it back. You are reacquiring your sea legs for combat. Yeah, one of the big things for this is just parrying is very, 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 very important.
Cool.
Especially against this many boys. And it has switched you back to the
Oh shit.
EMP.
Let's do this. Ow. Right into the damn
I got the
wall.
pole arm, Raiden says, flying immediately into a storefront. Anytime the enemies like wind up big and then do an attack or something like that, that's just more stuff to block. Parrying hyper important for this video game.
Cool.
Even if it's just not even parrying, but just attacking properly. Dodging and blocking is huge.
Ouch. Do lock onto any of them, thank you. Thank you.
There it is.
There we
Instant
go.
kill. And of course that is a health recharge due to the way this works as long as you get the juice box. Like that.
Good. Good.
Dead on. Yeah, parry window is large. It's a very generous game for parry window.
Oops. The parry window is large. I can miss it, but, you know, it is large.
It is very large. That's okay. Unfortunately, Gecko are super impolite and will try to dodge away from your instant parry counter. How dare they?
I am not holding in exactly the direction. That is my other issue.
You don't have to hold. Yeah, you can just tap in the direction and press light attack. It doesn't work with heavy. It has to be light attack. Yeah, like that.
Come on. Right there. Damn it. That's okay. Oops. That's less okay, but that's alright. It's alright. We're still having fun.
It's fine. This is good. I wonder why it didn't give you the prompt to instant kill there.
I don't know.
Oh well.
Doesn't matter now.
Definitely.
Oops.
Oh no!
I whiff it
Missed the
both
box.
times, yeah.
The juice box.
My juice box.
It's fine.
That's okay.
Next time. You have a repair nano paste, thank goodness. 100% health can be yours the next time you die.
Alright.
100% health, of course, meaning nearly half your health. There's a little bit more. Look at all these goodies just
I know,
lined
there's
up.
so many... Okay. Aha.
Alright, so just get out of Denver. Easy peasy.
I'll do just that. What does Denver taste like, Emily?
I'm probably not the best person for an answer with this, but...
But you know what their airport sounds
okay.
like.
Yeah. No, for sure. Oh shit. There are snipers on your position right now. Does Denver even have like a signature food? I feel like it doesn't.
Move, Raiden, please. Thank you. Those two in a row.
I really wanted to Google and make sure that there was anything else that I was not remembering that could beat it. The single most famous Colorado food is probably Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Do you know what Rocky Mountain oysters are?
No, but
Bull nuts.
Oh, really? Why would people eat that?
That's a good question, Emrys.
I mean, I guess. So my mom's vegetarian and I'm
And then
not.
they
So
deep
I
fry
grew up
'em.
eating a lot of vegetarian foods. And then if we did eat meat, my mom would be like, "But you have to use all parts of the animal." So like, you know, we would eat like
I mean, we're
liver and
definitely
that kind of
doing
thing.
that. That is a thing we're
That's what
doing. That's not wrong. But slice them up and get that meat out. And by meat, I mean juice.
Okay, I'm getting a complaint that the game audio is now low because we can't have nice things around here. No.
We can't have nice things.
That's okay. That's okay. We're still having fun.
The second most famous Colorado food is Bojo's Pizza? I'm gonna sue. How fucking dare you, first off?
It's very loud. Chat, let me know if that's too loud. However, this sounds fine to me.
The polearm, great for when enemies are all around you and you want them to be anywhere but there. I don't know the lyrics to "A Soul Can't Be Cut" because I don't particularly like this song. It's good, but it just does not speak to me. Have you ever slashed a soul to ribbons? Have you ever believed in a mirage? My ears are ringing with the sound, feel my vibrations, my heart starts to pound. Give in to darkness, bodies melt. How do we play the cards we've been dealt? Beauty, it's humanity's greatest sin. Beauty hiding the beast that lies within.
Wow.
For all our righteous crimes we compensate, but for me it's far too late. I can't deny the voices inside my brain. It's not a dream, we're one the same. You should know that a soul can't be cut. No matter what blade you wield, if you follow your own path to justice, the brutal truth will be revealed. The sound is getting louder.
Moving you over just a tad. Because I was losing you when you looked
sure.
a particular direction. That's...
Hello,
Those are
chat,
some
I'm
lyrics.
over it's very intimate. Also, hey, if you want to start going through this next section in a more stealthy way, you could always get out of the box.
Could get out the box.
Wait, a melon! Go cut that melon.
Like, in any particular way?
In blade mode. Delicious. Yeah, melons, like, on a cutting table were one of the first, like, examples of blade mode they showed off. Oh, you do have, juice packs in your inventory as well, if you want to.
Yes.
Charge pack up. X to use, if you yeah, that way you don't just have to equip it. Yeah, there.
Okay,
And you can keep the repair nano paste equipped. You got grenades, you got RF grenades, you got a cardboard box. Oh, gecko found or dwarf gecko. Fuck him up, Ryden.
I guess I could just... Oops.
If shit sucks, hit the bricks. Just walk out. Just leave.
They just...
They do not care. They're not particularly bright.
They're really not.
I love them. You have a gift for finding these things.
I really do. Oh, I don't know why I was trying to go into the box as though that would protect me. How do I...
Save me,
Am I
box.
gonna have to...
You could always... Yeah? You can also, you have a kick that you can do in the air that I think is forward and heavy attack. But I think that's only when you have your regular sword out. Or maybe it's just jumping attack. It's something. It's been a minute since I had to think about the red hot kick. Bless it though. There you go. It's purple now.
Oops, that was locked onto the wrong enemy.
That tiny boy has been turbo shocked. That's enough electricity to stun a cowbot.
Would you lock on, please? Thank you. Good lord. Ouch.
Whoa. Oh, more boys. Oh, lots of boys.
That's not who I meant to lock onto. Goodness. Oops.
Croco bots are here to make your day a problem.
Ow. I should switch back to the... There we go.
One of the best things they could do if they ever, in any circumstances, make an MGR too. On the fly weapon switching. Please God. Also, this camera needs some help. Got it in one. Get off. As Raiden just said. The very real quote from Raiden Metal Gear. Get off. You think there's a hack for that? I'm pretty sure a hack for that couldn't be done because the menu is required to hide load times for the weapons. I'll get him in one.
No! Damn it!
Well, you got them both in one, but
that's okay.
Not the
That's
juice
okay.
box. We live and we learn.
We do.
I've located a route with relatively light security. I will mark the heading on your Soliton radar.
Oops. I'm sure there was a way to sneak attack him.
You could have just cut him in half with blade mode.
You know, I coulda.
Coulda. But also, hey, what if you just fought them honorably on the field of battle? Also with that giant robot and its 17 guns.
Yeah, you know, maybe I should hit the giant robot first. Considering it seems to be the one that's angriest at me.
Oh, they're all very angry at you. But the good news is, even against the giant robot, if you turn on the mode where things fall apart, it falls apart. Yeah, get rid of them panels. No box this time, you're just taking off some of the armor. You really do forget this was a PS3 game, just looking at it.
This is a PS3 game.
Yes.
I guess I thought this was PS4 for some reason, because I have no sense of time.
It's probably also on PS4.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, but they also, like, haven't really done a lot with it. That robot got you with the set play, also known as set us play, is a type of gameplay in which...
Hello, Skella. I launched neither oops. I was too busy looking at chat. I launched neither tits nor mix it up. So the throwables are not going to be on for a couple. Apologies, folks. Tomorrow is Revengeance's 10th anniversary?
No shit.
What an eve to play this on.
No kidding. I might have to play Metal Gear Rising.
Okay.
Not me tempted to suddenly become very framey and have my hard drive fills with Metal Gear.
Out of the city. I will contact you when I am on the ground.
Oh shit, I don't have to. I still have it installed from when I helped you troubleshoot a couple streams ago. Oh, also Gorilla is here.
Fucking gorillas.
May is Gorilla. Oh, he rabbit. Oh,
He
he's
Angie.
doing it.
He
He
angry.
big Angie.
Ape mad.
Think about ape. Popped up like 4 of them at once. Oh,
I
look at all
know.
them quality juice boxes that were just sitting there. But also, all these boys are unarmored, so you can just cut them in half at any time.
Give me your juice.
There's the juice.
Ow.
Do you think Raiden gets to like hit every bulb along the spine like part of a gusher?
Yeah. I think that's
I
probably
think that
pretty
sounds
accurate.
reasonable.
hell
Second
yeah.
spine, double spine,
Double spine.
an incredible spine slicing action.
Low.
You can cut the arm off. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
And now he's gonna start doing drop kicks and lots of them. There you go. He's gonna do it. Can this ape be stopped? There's the juice box time.
Hold it through the fucking front. Ugh. Brutal.
Why is there a person on your minimap?
I don't know. I might have not
That's a
killed somebody.
solid question. Anyway, that's the whole level.
Wow. Okay.
Things are about to speed up, but it's alright, because every boss from here on out kicks ass.
Good.
Right.
Raiden needs to find a vehicle to drive, though. His car is kind of fucked up after that incident with the cops earlier.
That should do nicely.
He left his phone number. That's it. That's the whole mission.
That's the whole mission. That's the whole bitch.
The whole mission.
Right? No, you
wants
can't
to
just take
customize
someone
his
else's
body.
motorcycle.
Good news, he won't mind soon. So yeah, your sword is not super upgraded, and you are getting up to the end of the game. So if you ever wanted to get it some points in there, now's the time.
Yeah.
This that's under main weapon is where the upgrades for the sword are, but also
There's only the one for now, right? So
well,
should
no,
I
you can press an X on the
enhancements?
sword to,
That's right.
yes.
Hell
you can upgrade
yeah.
the strength, and then you can upgrade the strength again, and then all that other strength upgrades, and then the juice absorption and the amount of time you can use the juice. Yeah, absorption is how much you get from a hit. Energy plus is how much you use while you're in blade mode.
Good.
So you almost have enough for everything.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you got more life, you got more fuel cells, all that good jazz. 40,000 for the final one of each.
Yeah.
Blorbs and Porbs getting expensive.
Yes. That sounds good. Oh wait, there was one more couple things I could buy. No, there aren't. Okay, this is fine. I'm satisfied.
Excellent.
I'm satisfied with the way he looks, especially.
Honestly, yeah, no. The mariachi look is quality. Alright. Chat, place your bets. How many attempts? I want to hear honest answers, chat. 10,
Getting lots of
2,
twos
3,
and
2,
threes.
3. Okay. Okay. A lot of faith.
Chat has a lot of confidence in me.
Honestly, you pick up on this stuff pretty quickly. It's well earned.
You want to set up a poll, Froggy?
I'm almost there.
First try, Doc's got the
I-
the belief.
I appreciate your confidence in me, Doc. I don't know. If you, Froggy, if you know how to set up the wagers.
Here we go. It's the
Right. Having a little heart-to-heart.
I have analyzed his words and actions. I am unable to ascertain his motivation.
His motivation is to look beautiful. That's it.
He does that though,
I
like
suppose I should
all
thank
the
you for
time.
Yeah.
Super easily.
oversight.
Get those slutty under eyelashes.
Like that. For a hired killer, you're not very good at your job. The war is the big payoff. Right. Big raises all around once World Marshal gets all those contracts. I'm not talking about money, Jack. I'm talking ideals. Excuse me. Forget it. We've both heard enough speeches about higher causes by now. History will decide who's right. End of story.
The amount of restraint Sam shows here in not asking why Raiden has his fucking motorcycle is admirable. Because that is Sam's motorcycle.
I don't care who thinks I'm right. And I've got cause enough for killing you. Huh?
I like that they move it off the road so they won't impede traffic.
Why,
That's very considerate.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Must you
Is this M's first time fighting Sam? Oh yeah. Dog doesn't want his two masters to fight.
Don't interfere.
Okay, at the very beginning of this fight, you can just stand there a moment and let the kind of like cowboy quick draw sequence roll out for a minute.
Good.
And it ends here. Okay. Let's dance.
Lots of people don't
Sam's
think I'm
theme
gonna be.
fucking rips. Also, please enjoy this tumbleweed rolling through the scene.
Oh my god!
They're-
That's beautiful.
Because Sam is fighting seriously from the very beginning of the fight, his lyrics will be playing the entire time.
Good.
Good luck. Yo, good knock up, good knock up. There will be bloodshed. The man in the mirror nods his head. Hey, Tumbleweed. Today's special guest star, that Tumbleweed. This
Tumbleweed,
fight
my favorite
is
character.
easily my favorite in this entire game, like by a significant margin. Like, Monsoon is good, but there's just something that's satisfying about the Sam fight that makes me want it to last for even longer. Knocked his sword out of his hand so the lyrics stop. You can't even tell right now because it's in the instrumental anyway. Good luck.
Get close to me. I can't kick your ass unless you get close.
Yeah, surely without his sword, he's not too bad. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Come on, get it through, get it through, get it through. There you go. You got one hit on him. One big good slash. During another instrumental before his lyrics come back on.
Ow.
Good luck.
Ow. Ow. God damn it.
Sam's health is about 25% right now, chat. That's all. That's all you need to know.
Damn it.
Oh, stunned. Cut the. He
Oh my god.
You cut him up. Don't let him hit you.
It's like
Good job
slicing up
slicing up
rocks.
that rock.
They're in love. They're in love. They're gonna make love after this fight.
Sam definitely got a crush.
They are kissing, Brella. You're absolutely right. Just with their swords. The swords are a metaphor.
A test of wills. There it is.
Oops. Can I please? There we go.
First try.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Good. Oh,
He did take a health bar and a revive off of you, though.
that's true. That's true.
I won't lie. I voted that you would do that first try. I was rooting for Sam. I do love my boy. It's like when someone fights Virgil for the first time. You gotta root for Virgil.
Goodness.
Also, you know how you've been fighting like hyper cyborgs the entire game?
Yeah.
He's just a dude. He has a robot arm and that's it. He was kicking your ass naturally. Made of meat.
Outcome necessary. Evidence inconclusive.
I guess even AIs don't know everything.
It is likely no single correct answer exists. Additionally, human conflict stems from opposing ideals and societal.
His ass was 100% natural.
100% Brazilian beef. Oh my god. Yeah, he just has a super suit. And yeah, the sword won't vibrate for you. Because it's locked to Sam. Because all of the swords in this game are like super cool swords that, you know, vibrate at high speed and are reinforced with lightning.
I will retain it.
But the better the original sword, you know, the better the new blade. but Sam's sword was Sam's, and now we leave it to the dog. So yeah, a brief post-mortem on Sam. God damn it.
Duck, you know how they
Honor
serve
to a fallen
beef?
warrior.
You know they serve beef at Brazilian churrascaria on sword-like skewers.
Well, there's a motorcycle. Riding the motorcycle.
Riding the motorcycle. You just brought that all the way over here. Whatever.
So that's the only fight of this chapter. It's all Sam. You can go back and fight Sam whenever you want.
Okay, that's
Period.
he can live on. He can live on in this fight forever.
Yes, he can, and he will. So Sam's lyrics to his theme, and Sam's whole thing is that he started off as like the same sort of warrior for justice as Raiden, but he literally lost sight of what he was doing over the years. Like, he eventually just got to the point where, well, I keep killing bad people, and there's literally always more bad people. What is even the point of what's going on? I've been doing this for so long to so many bad people that I just do not even see the point anymore. And then you have to kill him in a very dramatic showdown. And then we cut to this. Pizza.
I was the exact same thing, Fish Boy. He's
Are
just
you
like
a-
me for real.
Are you Mr. Raiden, sir? He says, holding up his iPad to a dog.
Where is she?
I'll tell her you've arrived.
Over here.
Behold, unparalleled genius and child of the Patriots,
Hi there, stranger.
Hey,
Sonny Emmerich.
you're looking good.
Aw, who's your little friend?
This is Snake and Otacon's daughter.
Sorry.
Oh, cursor on screen, apparently. Rip.
Good boy.
Shake? Let's not shake.
I guess we don't.
Murderous rage mode
Sorry.
for just a second.
It's okay. Follow me.
So exactly what kind of...
You'll see.
You built that?
Yep. It uses a hybrid lace ramjet engine I designed. Well, are you in a hurry or not?
Right. Hey, thanks, Sonny.
Hmm? The flight plan is already set. You're good to go. Please switch off all cell phones and portable gaming devices. And remember, this is a no smoking flight.
Roger.
Ready for countdown.
No time for that. Ignition!
Even the super cyborg is a little worried. Both of them put on the safety face masks.
Oh, go back to my mangoes. Oh, my Chinese cartoons.
It's called hentai and it's art. God.
Well, anything?
This guy.
Nothing. You sure we got the right place?
Gotta be. It's the only base big enough with security contracted out to World Marshal.
All right. I'm headed in.
Okay. So, there is one more life up in this level, and it's in one of the hangars. Good luck.
Okay. Cool.
I can't fucking remember where.
Cool. Oops.
That guy was just sort of screaming, but honestly, if I saw Raiden, like, in the wild, same.
Come on. Just give me the juice.
Where did that spine even come from?
Off the ground.
There's no surrounding back.
And he just picked it up.
Tactical espionage action.
Come on. I just want your... That's fine.
Well, the good news is, you still got plenty of bar. You can get that juice, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rules of Agent 47. If there are no living witnesses, that's a successful stealth mission.
Yeah.
Also, that's a graded encounter. How you gonna tell me you have to stealth through that when you're ranked on it?
You see that? Their exit codes show up as unaffiliated.
Wait, Marshall has the security contract for this base. Why would they have their cyborg set to the same illegal exit code as Desperado? It's evidence against them.
No, it's their alibi. They're making it look like Desperado hacked their soldiers on sight because everyone knows Desperado has a contract with...
The Pakistani rebels. But if we go public with the Desperado-Marshall connection...
Won't matter. Not when they've got this nice big foreign threat all cooked up and ready to serve. The media and the public won't be able to resist. Remember WMDs in Iraq?
Damn it, you're right. It's another slam dunk. What about any humans on the base? Marshall only handled security.
Dead most likely. Or brain-jacked, if they needed them to keep up appearances.
They'd never publicize
I
what
need
airports
to
are
Staring
move
at the
so
chest.
slow. I know. Give it.
And almost no one would have access to an outside line for security reasons. It wouldn't be difficult to keep things hush-hush. At least until Air Force One arrives.
I'm heading for the control tower. If I can destroy the antenna array, the US military will know something's wrong.
Give it.
Good idea.
Give
Be
it.
careful.
Sam's gone, and I blew the winds of destruction away. I'll be fine.
I'll see. Yeah, this game just immediately. Okay, so they have set up a full, like, nukes in Iraq situation again. They are just planning another US invasion of a Middle Eastern country to drum up another war that lasts forever. And everybody sitting in the back in the US at the time this game came out just like, fuck. all the people sitting in the United States just, you're right, but we don't say it.
Get to the control tower.
Too real.
Oh. I didn't. That's fine. It's a good thing I like fighting in this game.
Yeah, the guy counter parried you. Fucking get him. Check that out. Oh,
I should
something
get
hit
that
you both in the
fucking-
pocket, though. You should get that fucking. The box has a sombrero? Of course it does. Where do you expect the sombrero to go?
He has to put it somewhere.
He has to.
It's fine.
Oh, that man had an arm.
Oops, wrong.
Oh. That's
Got it in
alright.
two,
You
it's
got a
fine.
nice little cross section of him.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but that's fine too. It's...
Oh, that guy's arms and legs are all gone. There it is. Oh, and you got an arm. Doctor's gonna be thrilled.
Yeah, you're right. This game is a masterpiece.
Stealth is required. Okay, if I remember correctly, near the exit on a giant stack of crates is where the last health upgrade is. Like the other exit on the right-hand side.
Yonder?
It's like to the left, in the opposite corner from where you are now.
Oh, book. That's fine. Oh no, I have to play more of this game that I like.
Oh no, you need to play more Metal Gear Rising Combat. Terrible. Ryan just loading the shotgun. Shame.
You get the drink from the fire.
Which one of yous was it? Oh. Okay, hydrate, everybody can make drink water. If you don't have water, go fill yours up, because when I drink welding today, mannequins are reason for drinking. Ah. Nope, none of you have it. Okay. It's that guy. He should be sliceable.
His body's not, but all his arms are. And that other guy just got
Or food?
There you go. That guy's sliceable. He walked straight
Damn
up
it,
to you
I
to
could have
say
done
hello.
both of them at once. My juice!
The juice! Okay, you got the juice.
I got the juice.
He has the juice. There's one thing you can say about riding Metal Gear. He has the juice.
God damn.
Oof. Cameraman not fucking around.
Ow. Yes, Tier. I do not have it launched currently, and I keep forgetting to launch it when I have downtime. So I will do that after this fight. My condolences.
One
My
clean
juice.
cut.
Oops, not this. Oops.
Ooh.
I know, Oni. I know you reminded me. There was longer than a half hour between you reminding me and me actually doing it.
It's fine. It's fine. Are we not all human? Do we not all have spines that may or may not contain Gatorade nodes? I mean, I don't. Another arm. Doctor's gonna be overjoyed.
Oh, goodness. Okay, let me, because my chat's gonna fucking riot.
Time to turn it on.
So that they get their stuff. Okay. Give it a second, y'all. Don't be polite. We have a guest.
You're fine.
It's a little bit... Why is that set to F11? Why are we just raining Sprout upon us? I get it, y'all. I get it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We're fine. Okay, we're fine. We're golden. We do not want to quit tits. We just launched it. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Hasn't experienced us mildly bullying you out of love. It's... yeah. Yeah. Okay, the health upgrade. We're here,
So
right?
there's a pile of crates, yeah. And it's not that one. There's another box above this one that you have to, like, jump to an adjacent set of boxes.
Cool.
And ninja run up.
I can do that.
It's... yeah. Yeah, that one.
Cool, I can do that.
Excellent.
Oops, I should
Bit
get a
too
little
far
closer,
away.
though. Hey.
The juice.
The juice.
This was the way you came in, by the way.
Yes. Can we get out this way? This seems like the logical... Is this...
If only
no?
there was some way to get rid of gates. Could be anything.
I could have stealthed that. Oops.
You absolutely could have stealthed that, but, like, what fun is that?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Then I don't get to play the fun fighting game.
Just like Sifu, the hottest new fighting game. Did you did you see that during the Game Awards?
I did, yeah. That was...
Okay. Sifu being nominated for fighting game and everybody just immediately, what? Fighting who?
Yup. I should go take care of the fucking... Can I slice that truck? That...
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, not anymore, it just exploded. But other than that...
Give me your juice. Oh, fuck. Well, that's fine.
Oh, well, back into juice mode.
I guess, yeah.
One last slice.
Oops. Damn it. Just pick it up off the ground. Oh, there's still a boy.
This poor man is getting bullied.
He is.
Never mind, he is now doing the bullying. Fuck him up, random soldier number 78. Alright. Well, that was the final normal combat encounter in the game.
Okay.
It's now time for the final boss.
Is it? Already?
Yes.
Damn.
This'll take a bit, though, don't worry.
Okay.
Someone has hurt your dog. So the description of this thing is, it is not technically a Metal Gear, but it sells better if we staple the label Metal Gear on here. So this is Metal Gear Excelsis, staring directly at the camera as we look at Metal Gear Rising. This is the Metal Gear. It was Rising. It is not a Metal Gear, and neither is this. This is the fake J's of Metal Gear, yeah? It is not nuclear equipped, which is the big thing that defines a Metal Gear.
Well, if
It is being piloted by a Colorado senator. I need to start introducing my collab partners that way. Well, if it isn't Saucy Emrys.
Armstrong. Impressive little toy you've got there. But your plan ends here. Idiot. You're not ending our plan. You're expanding it. Check the internet lately.
Ryder, Air Force One is turning back to the States.
What? How'd they know?
Someone posted photos of what's happening on the base. The whole world is up in arms.
Show me. How did they?
Every tab I have opened.
I was gonna say, like, and suddenly your CPU usage is really high.
The story leaked early. Then Marshall's plan is ruined.
The hell it is. Look what they're saying. The story just went
Saturn knew everyone's making fun of me on Twitter. It is Frog's browser, Oni.
But the president was saved. And yet American blood was spilled. By Americans. Besides, a few dozen soldiers is tragic, but nothing to start a major war over.
Potato, tomato, it's time for war, Jack.
The excuse we've been waiting for. America's wanted this war for years. The Patriots, they knew war was good for the economy. 4 years later, their legacy lingers on. The memes. They left us their isms. Nationalism, unilateralism, materialism.
The memes.
Welcome maxims for those with no faith, without guiding principles of their own. Give yourself up to the whole. No need to better yourself. You're American. You're number one. Then the only value left is dollar value. The economy. So we'll do whatever it takes to keep it humming along. Even war.
Even war. Especially war.
Bullshit. The Patriots planted the seed. We don't
Doc, I think Emily might be one of these people.
foster their memes any longer. We're spreading
Yeah, tomorrow's the anniversary.
every American man, woman, and child. We're all sons of a patriots now. We just need something to jumpstart the economy out of this funk. This recession it's been stuck in since the fall of SOP. And the military costs? Wasting billions is going to help the economy? DMCs, arms manufacturers, job creators, Jack. All those workers spending money, paying taxes. Trust me, a little war can work wonders. So grease the gears with some innocent blood, is that it? Oh, relax, Jack. It's a war on terror. We're not out to kill civilians. Extremists, lawless gangs, madmen. Of course, that would have to include you.
Armstrong is perhaps the most on the nose this game gets.
Eyewitness reports complicating the message.
Armstrong is maybe the most I know people who use subtext and they're all cowards. The character. And it only gets more intense every moment he's on screen.
Mm-hmm. An important side note that Doc did put in chat: the war on terror killed almost exclusively civilians. You would be correct.
Yeah, lawless gangs, madmen. They weren't American citizens. We would needed that war, freedom.
Don't you know civilians only means American civilians? Those are the ones that matter. Duh. I went to America school. Didn't you? God, that hurt to say.
You can block these blades, by the way, but they will deal damage to you. Even if you block them.
Good to know.
You can dodge.
No, probably because shouldn't take it.
And purchase your happiness when blood and sweat is the real cost. Thinking ceases, the truth is lost. Don't you worry, you'll be told exactly what to do. I give my people the lives they need. The righteous will succeed. This, again, writers, subtext, cowards. This song is the most on the nose it's ever been. Yeah, that, again, Armstrong was a big parody at the time, like blown up to
And
11
then-
Bush admin stuff, which
And then we had 4
unfortunately
years.
just kind of happened in 2016, writ large. They took the mask off earnestly.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, when he puts the foot up, you can slash at the feetie.
Right here?
Yes.
Probably can't parry that.
You can. You
Oh,
can parry
Lord.
everything.
Of course you
It
can.
ain't yellow. Parry it. The unenlightened masses, they cannot make the judgment call. Give up free will forever. Their voices won't be heard at all. Display obedience while never stepping out of line and blindly swear allegiance. Let your country control your mind. The actual lyrics, by the way, I'm not fucking around here. There we go. Start up the lyrics.
Hell yeah.
Take that leg off. Now run up the leg. Go get it.
Beautiful.
Cut it back open.
Beautiful.
Yes, yeah, got his head knocked down. You need to hit the robot in the face, because that's where it takes more damage. That's how robots work, right?
Yeah.
Listen, someone help me with this. I don't know that much about robotics.
Oh, see.
Also fight these Moobots.
You had to give us an opportunity to get. Oh God.
Again, ashes to ashes, motherfucker, might be a bit on point, man. Kojima, sir, are you sure you want us to put this in the video game? Okay, he's just nodding.
Jesus.
I think if you run up and... Oh, well.
That's also
yeah,
fine.
You can definitely get health out of them before they...
I was hoping that they put them here.
That is what they're for. You have to get some Zandatsus for an S rank at this fight, but he kills them very fast.
Ow. Ow.
Successfully blocks the small robot and then just gets bodied from above. If you ninja run, you will dive through those, by the way.
Cool. That makes sense. That's why there's that gap between them.
Yes.
That was not a block.
And if you don't feel like blocking that, you can do the dodge since it has iframes on it.
Okay.
But yes, Excelsis
That's
is
okay.
very real.
1. Oh, good. It
You do
doesn't make
have
us go all
checkpoints,
the way
though.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got checkpoints.
Sorry about all your points, y'all.
Oh, I'm still fine. My points are good. Sorry, fam. Everyone dies to Excelsis. The beams are too big.
Nothing?
If you jump up close to them, you'll be able to. You were just out of range of their juice
Gotcha.
boxes. Because they're located in the noggin, and they are very tall.
Ow.
So you can also try to get them right as they collapse and before they explode, but that's pretty tight timing. Oh,
Give me your
got 'em.
juice.
Easy. Get that juice. And then, dodge the beam that's about to happen.
Yeah.
Good luck. Oh, beam was already happening in the background. Easy. Never in doubt. So yeah, the message of collective consciousness here, just as a song, is that the people should entrust their fate to it's nationalism.mp3. Like, Metal Gear Excelsis is not subtle, and neither is Armstrong's stated political ideology.
Oops, that was a little bit faster.
Nearly 40%.
Oops, not far enough away.
Yeah, there it is.
Oops, wrong.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
The juice was there, but so was the giant beam. Children love the death beam. Whoa.
Raiden, I'm sorry,
Round 3.
buddy.
Additional move bots.
Oops, I missed one.
You did dodge one of them.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
I wasn't expecting that.
You got it, though.
Oops. Oops. Do I have a... No, I do not.
Yeah, that had a juice box, but again, it's in the head, so you gotta kind of jump to it.
Gotcha.
Or cut off its legs.
Also fine.
Don't forget your dodge, I believe.
Yep.
40%.
None of them. Neither of them. God damn it. That's okay.
Oh. Alright, back to 60%.
That's okay.
And you do always have Ripper mode, too. If you ever just want to deal
true.
way more damage.
I do like dealing more damage. Okay, let's see if I can remember. Yes, I do remember how to dodge. Okay. We're good.
Yes.
We're fine. I know how. Now I just have to do it. This may be better timed next time. Oh, that was less than ideal. You mean I can't
Beambot
just...
has some feelings about you being able to get health. Especially since the dodge has problems with the beam in particular, instead of dodging out of the way of the beam by just running away from it, because the beam has a billion million active frames and a hitbox the size of Texas.
Give.
Oh,
Nope. I was out
box is
of...
in there somewhere.
Oops. I keep trying to ninja run at it, and I think I need to get a little bit more of a head start at it than I've been trying
Yeah.
to.
That's pretty much all it is. Also, being locked in animations definitely hurts
Yes.
when trying to dodge.
Damn.
I do appreciate, like, as much as it is you trying to dodge and getting hit for your trouble, it is also Raiden trying to do this in character, and that's very funny to me.
I got it this time. Kevin, check this shit out.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Courtney, guess what I can do?
I'm trying. I just got these pronouns, okay?
You gotta earn them, Jack.
Also, Tierson, maybe Western Colorado, some of us in the East still have our fucking minds.
Oof.
There you go. Perfecto.
Give
Watch
me your
out for the
juice,
second-
god damn it!
Watch out for the second beam.
No, I'll just take that one right to the face, it's fine. Oh, shit.
Oh. Okay,
That's
do you want
okay.
one trick for those?
Yes, please.
If you run to the back of the arena, the sweeping laser won't hit them, so they'll just get hit by the second one.
Okay.
And also, if you turn on Ripper mode here, you deal a lot of damage.
Which... How does Ripper mode turn on
Clicking
again?
both sticks.
That's right.
And you can always turn it back off if you want to save some battery.
Okay.
So yeah, just run to the back of the arena, like as far back as you can go. And you'll have to dodge the line laser, but the sweeping one won't hit you back here. Unless he does two lines, in which case you get to just hold
fuck
that,
me, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, there's the sweeping one. As I hear from Ryan, just Unfortunately, you have no juice, so you could either go into your menu and spend a juice box, or hit a couple enemies and get the juice back.
Ow.
Reduce that enemy to a fine paste for you that's just worth points.
Ow.
Hell yeah, now you're starting to feel it.
Oops. I don't trust my timing on the... Well, I didn't trust my timing on the ninja run, but now I trust my ability to jump even less, which is fine. Oh my god. God damn it. It's okay.
So if he does that big sweeping laser like that, you can run to the side to dodge it, and if he does the big line laser like that, you can run to the side. And if he does the sweeping one, you can literally just stand at the back of the arena and it misses you.
Oops.
Yo! Gamer.
Oops.
Gamer. Big Papa Frog says you were correct about Call.
Paul, oh, from Warframe. I'm glad to hear it.
Ah.
I've gotten
How is
many
Metal
of-
Gear Excelsis in Warframe? How is this thing looking? Frame-wise?
Pretty great. Jesus. Oh god, no, please. Oh god, no!
The long animations on it are really messing you up. Okay, one more tip. If you're stuck in an animation like that, hit the blade mode button, and it will immediately cancel out of whatever animation you're doing.
The blade mode button. Yes.
Yeah, left trigger.
Yeah.
Even if you're doing like a big spin and you need to start doing something else, just tap blade mode, and it will return you to neutral.
Okay. That's really good to know.
Yep. Animation canceling. Alright, here comes foot number 2. I believe. There we go, 20%. Run up the leg. You got this, leg number 2.
Oh my god.
He's above a big hole. You just gotta put him in the hole. Right?
Right.
Easy. That's definitely how we're gonna win this fight.
Beautiful. You know, the hat is really, like, selling all of this. Holy shit! Jesus.
Yes! Fucking suplex the robot! Alright, now Emrys.
Oh my
Get
god.
very carefully. Mash again.
I can do
You
that.
think it's to flip them, but no. This time you're just getting rid of the swords. You're not just getting rid of them.
Oh
Emrys,
no! Oh no!
It's time to fence with the giant robot. Get him! Fucking get him!
Unreal.
Get him! Are you ready?
Oh my god!
Blade mode.
What Can I?
You can change the direction by like holding the right stick for a while in between slashes.
I'm trying. Okay.
And yeah, if you like hold it to the side and rotate, that works. But regardless, it's so fucking good. Rank C. For cool.
Oh
That
my
was fucking
god.
sick.
Oh my god.
Congratulations on beating part 1 of the final boss.
That was breathtaking.
I hope you're ready for every meme that ever came out of this game.
Is this the part?
I don't have time for this. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Even Raiden knows this is bullshit. Listen, if Raiden had a nickel for every single time he had to fight a member of the United States government on top of a Metal Gear with a sword, he'd have 2 nickels. And the fact that he has more than 1 is wild. He got jacked.
The hell are you thinking? Played college ball, you know. some cushy Ivy League school. Try University of Texas. Could have gone pro if I hadn't joined the Navy. I'm not one of those beltway pansies. I could break the president in two with my bare hands. Don't fuck with this, Senator.
The crowd cheering.
What the hell are you?
What?
What are you? Anyway, time to fight Armstrong. Good luck.
This is...
Senator, 100% help.
Good Lord in heaven. I'm... Unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
God damn.
Somebody walked into the office and said, we need to give this man nano machines. How do we do it? And somebody else in the room just went armament hockey, and he's like, I got you. The animator in the room just, yes, correct.
I've been watching
fam.
this.
No worries.
Y'all ever seen One Piece?
One Piece?
The One Piece!
One Piece!
Nice.
I have a lot to say about this exact moment, but that's for later. The chin dodged! His chin didn't get hurt! Good job, Raiden. Oh, fuck. The chin got very hurt.
Oh.
The chin is fucking glowing red from sliding along the metal.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I guess we don't know that this is nano machines yet, but if you've heard any meme about this game in the past decade,
yeah.
you know.
Promises, but all talk. What? Jumpstart the economy? What a load of bullshit!
And yeah, Raiden's smart enough to go, listen. Listen, man, I can tell. You're full of shit. That's not your plan. Just be honest. What's your fucking plan? You just here for money, fame, and power? Is that why you're here?
You're just another maggot crawling in the pile. All right, the truth then.
Armstrong's about to hit super racism too.
I do need capital and votes. Wanna know
All right, Jack, I'll take the mask off.
a dream?
What?
That one day, every person in this nation will control their own destiny. A land of the truly free
Ranked
man.
racism.
Not words ruled by strength.
Went from for fun to for glory.
Law changes to suit the individual, not the other way around. Where power and justice are back where they belong, in the hands of the people.
So there were a distressing number of people that did not pay attention to this speech well enough, and there are still people arguing that Armstrong had a point.
Where every man is free to think.
Because they're like, yeah, some sort of like individual responsibility. Some sort of like, I don't know, like survival of the fittest America. I want Purge America 100% of the time. But just because he says Twitter bad, everybody's just like, this Armstrong guy's pretty alright.
American pride. Fuck the media. Fuck all of it. America's diseased, rotten to the core. There's no saving it. We need to pull it out by the roots. Wipe the slate clean. Burn it down! And from the ashes, a new America will be born. Evolved, but unchained.
He's going full measure head.
And the strongest will thrive. Free to live as they see fit.
Here it
Make
comes.
America great again!
Came out in 2013. Took the Reagan slogan 3 years before it made its way into actual American politics again.
Business to get elected. So I can end war as a business. In my new America, people will die and kill for what they believe.
So Armstrong saw the war has changed speech at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4 and went, "You're right, people killing each other for no reason is terrible. Everybody should kill each other for their own reasons." And he is fucking dedicated to making it happen. Armstrong tries to talk about this place of individual responsibility and power while refusing to acknowledge the systems that allowed him to play a part in it in the first place. The man is filled with robots and is talking about the power of the individual.
I don't write my own speeches.
The weakest member of the Body Improvement Club has 100 billion times the moral fiber of this piece of shit. And people are sitting here like, he said the war bad. Why are people disagreeing?
I was wrong about you.
And then Armstrong immediately, oh, maybe you were wrong about me? Hold on, Jack might agree with me. Hold on, kick ass. This guy's great.
Pointless wars, Jack.
Only pointed wars.
I was wrong. You're not greedy. You're batshit insane.
Huh? No cake. This man got a Hank Hill ass.
Everything on him was enhanced except for his ass. It stayed the same
Odious
size.
minimus looking motherfucker.
What do you know? Weak. You weren't born poor. You've never been hungry.
There it is. Yeah, Ryan, you weren't poor. You've never been hungry. You've never had to struggle.
But you did survive.
And Armstrong's just like, but you did? I think that's sick. I think I'm just like you, actually.
You took back your life.
Yeah, Raiden is the living embodiment of this man's ideology, and he fucking hates it. He thinks he's the biggest piece of shit on earth. I was a child soldier. This shit sucks ass. No, I think we need more child soldiers. Also, you're 1.2% health. Good luck.
Oh fuck.
Defeat Armstrong. You have no sword. Fist fight him. Alright, I know you have to mash as fast as possible, but I would like to tempt you to not mash very fast.
Why?
To even just... Because if you stop pressing the button, Raiden pulls some fucking cartoon shit and starts going like 2 miles an hour. Alright, well you got him down to 94%. Good job, Emrys.
Good.
Round 2.
He does start going like 2 miles an hour.
Also, yeah, this is the scene that became a meme. This is standing here, I realized you were just like me, trying to make history. 89%. You're making progress.
Why won't you die?
memes.
Nanomachines, son. They harden in response to physical trauma. You can't hurt me, Jack. What did I just say?
Can the nanomachines fix his eyes so he doesn't have to keep pushing his glasses up?
No, he does that for style.
Oh,
Gap boy.
gotcha. Good God.
You piece of shit!
I'm literally indented into the metal
Oh my
gear.
God.
All right. I think we're about done here.
Right.
Whoa.
Begin playback.
2 years I've been working towards this. And on the last day, Blondie has me downing the whole thing. We'll leave it up to fate then, shall we, Wolfie? A duel to the death. May the best man win.
Sam.
I cut him down, and that's that. Back to a regularly scheduled international incident. But if he beats me, if I die here, the lock on my blade will disable after a couple hours. What happens after that is up to you, Wolfie.
Ha! Even dead, that guy's a pain in my ass. So, you think that little sword can save your master? Well, go ahead then. But make no mistake, Fido. When I'm finished with him, you're next.
I was not designed to fear termination.
Huh?
However, Directive 01 is to ensure all data acquired is preserved and passed along. To expire here would violate that directive.
That's a good boy.
However, Raiden came to my aid. I have learned from him. When Samuel fell, data analysis was inconclusive. But that has changed. I have established new parameters now. Created my own directives.
You little fuck.
The closest thing an AI can go to saying, I don't fear death, but I can't die here. That said, man, sometimes you just gotta do it.
Said my sword was a tool of justice. Not used in anger. Not used for vengeance. But now I'm not so sure. And besides, this isn't my sword.
Oh my God.
It's so smart.
This is beautiful.
Alright, Emrys, welcome to
This
the
is so
actual
good.
final boss fight.
It's so good. Oh my God.
Good luck, Senator. 200% health.
Probably shouldn't have just taken that to the face. God damn.
Oh, you're gonna get hit a lot. So one thing I really enjoy about that cutscene that I want to bring up right now, traditionally in media, just as a handy visual and like storytelling metaphor, someone's weapon is an extension of the beliefs that they carry and what they believe to be true. Raiden's sword that he holds up for the entire game is not used in vengeance, not used in anger, even when he is technically in his fucking murder mode.
Oh my god.
But also this man's gonna kick your ass, good luck.
Oh yeah.
Even during all of that time, Raiden does go, okay, yeah, you know what? This is still what my sword is used for. My sword is still used to protect others. My sword is just a belief that, you know, I can fight for the weak and that's what power is for. And the moment that he goes up against someone who's just out of his fucking mind and believes only in the strength of the individual, that entire ideology literally gets shattered in place. And so he picks up Sam's sword. Sam, who took up the fight against anyone at any time who was doing things he found morally objectionable. Simply for the sake of, yeah, fuck it, sometimes a dude just needs to die. And here Raiden picks up Sam's sword after his own has failed to fight Armstrong. It's a good piece of storytelling. Also, this song fucking owns!
If I can fucking get past this first bit, it's fine. I know how to dodge, I promise.
You can also just run away from those if you don't want
That's
to try
fair.
to dodge slash.
That's fair.
Armstrong has a lot of parryable moves. If he ever glows yellow, though, you gotta dodge move away because that shit homes in like there's no tomorrow.
Oops.
You can block that, though.
Not
you
that,
did
though.
It. That is an explosion, though. That'll hurt.
Move,
Senator,
move.
178% health. Like, you're an eighth of the way through his health bar by the time you're dying, so you are doing significant damage.
Oh my god. Ow. I forgot those coming twos. God damn it. Goodness.
This song is called It Has to Be This Way.
Oops, run, run.
You can just dodge through it. That explosion is short enough that you can do that, and that is a cutscene. Your sword got knocked out of your hand. Go get it back, or else the lyrics aren't going to start up again. Fuck him up first, though. Get him! Standing here, I realize you were just like me, trying to make history.
Give me my sword! Give me my sword! Give me fucking
The
sword!
right from wrong when our guard is down. Get ready for blade mode.
Cool.
Do you remember your learning from Sundowner? It's time for some precision cutting.
Goodness.
Good luck. Do it again. And again.
No!
And the senator. Fuck him up. Done. And that dropped health. Go get those health pickups. You fucking earned them. They'll be all over the ground.
fucking sombrero. Ow.
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
So, during the time that he's doing that, you have to blade mode his back.
Okay.
Because he is regenerating health this entire time.
That's not his back.
It is not. It's alright, he's very big.
He's a large target.
There you go, fuck him up. Yeah, this weapon moves faster than your regular katana, deals more damage than your regular katana, absorbs more energy. It's better in every single way, and you will have it through any playthrough from now on.
Cool.
Uh-oh. Good luck, Emrys. This is a bit of a weird one, I'll be honest.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, so close! He's at 99% though. You got the senator down to his base health. Floor is lava.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah, get that air combo going. Fuck him up, Emrys. Elf versus U.S. Senator. Place your bets.
Goodness. Oops. I'm too far away.
Yeah! There we go! These are the heavy combos that you didn't see for most of the game.
Oh my god.
These are the sword styles.
Oh shit. I had one good
Also
one.
notable,
That's fine.
the other boss's weapons are taken away for this fight. It's just Sam and Raiden together. Here against Armstrong at the end.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. You can counter, I believe in you. Regain your composure.
Not that though. Run!
So close. Holy shit.
Run. God damn it.
Oh, so close.
That's okay.
33%. You got this.
That's
the next
okay.
attempt.
God damn. Run.
Yeah, he like turbo homes in. He will pull a 360 just to hit you with that grab.
We got a posture check. Thank you, Tier. Everyone, unbisexual yourselves.
Right. Alright. Oh my god.
I know.
Why do it be like this?
You get the drink from
There you go.
the fire hose!
Lord, then hits in. Cutscene. Alright, you'll get it this time.
I hope so.
The last input you missed was an A after all the other stuff happened. Cross
Good.
counter, fuck him up!
Good.
Let's go! Go get your sword. Or fight him barehanded. I hate your mom.
I'm sure that that's
Do
been a
whatever you
thing.
wanna do.
Oh shit.
Oh, it
Give me
is.
my sword.
Can't be holding ninja run. Have to walk up calmly and grab your sword. Anyway, he's about to explode. Good luck.
Ow.
But nobody is to blame. Oh, dropping health just in time. What a kind and gentle Colorado senator.
Oh no! God.
Just in time. Fucked him up. Alright, chat. Lend Emrys your energy. I believe.
Oh,
Spare
shit.
juice.
Oh, just in time.
Armstrong said knock you out.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Not my sword again.
Wait. Yeah!
Good.
Get him in the ribs. Fuck him up. From wrong when our God is down, I think we'll both agree that violence breeds violence, but in the end it has to be this way.
Oops. Not good.
Floor is lava. Good luck, Ride. Oh. There. Uh-oh.
Fucker.
Did not have enough energy for blade mode. This time, for sure, though. Its back is to the wall, literally.
God damn it.
There we go.
Whew. We're getting there.
Alright, second set of throwing rocks. You still got 2 of your repair nano paste left.
Which is
You
good.
got like 250% health just sitting there. And more are about to drop. Easy peasy.
Angry man. An angry senator.
God, he's so mad. Uh-oh. Oh!
My sword!
Another set of QTEs. Get him, Emrys.
Your health
Fuck
is
him
low.
up.
Do you have
The
any
ribs.
potions
Go for the
or
ribs.
Good. Ah,
The
this is
cross
so
cutter.
good!
Kick his ass, Emrys.
We'll get that other health too. Ow!
It tracks. That was maybe one of the rudest of those I've seen.
That
in a
really
hot
was.
minute. You've got 500% health in pocket. This is in the bag. Get
Oops.
him. I believe.
As long as I'm not a silly goose, I think we'll be fine. Get out of the fire though, dude! So I can kick your ass.
Will not. The number of times he has very firmly not gotten out of the fire. Maddening. Oh, there he goes again. Uh-oh. This time for sure.
Would you just do it already,
or he's just
sir?
not gonna do it. He's just done.
Okay.
He's decided that healing is for chumps.
Yeah, I suppose.
Cancel culture strikes again.
Oh my god.
Get him. 4.3%.
Buttertear, I want you to know I saw what you said and you're both adorable. Oh god. Oh god, no! That's fine. Ow. I got sloppy. That's okay. He's at 4%, chat, just so you know. I wish there was a way to put your HUD over everything, but that's okay.
Get him in the hand.
In a perfect world.
Get him in the other hand.
Fuck your hands.
Look at that health. Got him. Fuck your
Oh my god.
Get out of here.
Beautiful.
But the music's still going. He ain't done.
Oh!
One last time. Sandatsu. Fuck him up. Fuck up his whole world. We're done here.
The last fruit gusher. Give me my Baja Blast.
Your dream dies with you.
Give me my Capricin.
Oh, maybe not. You've guaranteed the status quo will go on. For a while longer, at least. War will continue as an institution. As industry. Men will fight for reasons they don't understand. Causes they don't believe in. But at least I'll leave a worthy successor. You, Jack. You carve your own path. Use whatever methods you see fit.
Oh shit, that's what the lyrics of the song said.
You don't let legal bullshit get in the way. And if it costs a few lives, so be it.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Watch the light fade from his
Although
eyes.
this man is like vaguely human shaped and like made of meat, ostensibly, he is like mostly nanomachines. In one of the DLCs, somebody cuts his arm off and he just reattaches that shit. No muss, no fuss. He is pretty much, he's just a living gray goo colony.
Good.
With like an incredible amount of racism inside. We taught the robots how to think. Oh no, don't, not like that.
Wow.
Congratulations on defeating the final boss of Metal Gear Rising.
Oh my
this
god.
This game is fucking wild. We still have the epilogue.
Oh my god.
B rank on the final boss. Good. B for badass. And yes, you now have the high frequency Murasama blade. Whenever you want.
Official pet ride for your family? But first, our top story. President Hamilton returns from Pakistan today, completing his first visit to the country since the failed assassination attempt in Shahbazbad last May. In meetings with Pakistani President Farooq Salam, the two leaders agreed to a new joint initiative in the war on terror, whereby U.S. Marines will be stationed in Pakistan
Butter. Oh my god.
given wider authority to conduct operations within the country. This is amidst growing tensions within Pakistan between the country's civil and military leadership, with many in the government
Oh, look, they got to reuse the pizza model.
For the last time, let it go, Courtney.
This time Kevin gets the pizza.
we killed a U.S. senator. I'm down for some dominoes right now. Alternately, it's the work pizza party for performing well and killing a U.S. senator.
So this is the anniversary of the killing the U.S. senator. Also, yeah, Doctor just set up a new business along with the former members. They're finding work for cyborgs.
Construction and long-term nursing care. But this is just the beginning. The potential for new roles cyborgs can play is limitless.
And we're sure this isn't child labor?
What's gonna be my question?
Children can work now. The rest when they come of age.
He just calls them brains. Okay, so it is a work-study program, essentially, for all of the child soldiers. Anybody who's not of age is just getting a cyborg body.
Having gone to college, work study is just child labor. We're just...
Pish push! They have many powerful left arms! We gave them a left arm each. What you gonna do? Also, that's a cute coffee mug. From the side, it's a question mark, and from direct on, it's an exclamation point.
It is cute.
So it's very good. I like it.
Well, recent events have been food for thought, shall we say?
No kidding.
Speaking of recent events, how's our new recruit working out?
Ah, yes, quite well. Quite well.
The new member of the team, who's doing some work with Sunny. George and Sunny are just big chilling, doing research together. She has a lab assistant.
You're same age as me, but all this spaceship, you're genius, girl. And you're hot for days.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Combat alert! Someone has damaged my tail!
Alert. Alert. Release and
This is about a crazy world, nah? For me see that ninja, me never think in this kind of life.
Yeah.
Huh?
He rescued
That
me
paper is
too.
fucking huge, Sunny.
Saved my life.
It's just 8.5 by 11. They're just very small. They're children, you know.
He'll always be Jack the Ripper.
Also, yeah, this kid is half cyborg because Raiden cut him in half to save him from a doctor.
That's right. Okay.
He had it rough. And
But he was saved from being organ harvested and turned into just a brain.
that's not the Raiden I
Yeah.
And Sunny was rescued from the Patriots, the series of AIs that controlled the war economy immediately prior to the events of these couple games. So both of these children have been saved by Raiden, and now make their living within the world as best they can, with their trauma. Raiden saving kids a little bit at a time. And now Raiden, cyborg man who saves a bunch of child brains, is just kind of loose in the wind. Yeah, a brain that would have been force-fed a child soldier training regimen, zip. So yeah, it's thoughts. Now
Beautiful. Breathtaking. Just no, didn't Raiden have a kid too?
Raiden does have a kid. He's safe in the Netherlands, I guess. we don't talk about Lil Jack.
Okay.
We literally don't. He's not in the story. He gets one mention and that's it. Raiden technically has a kid and he's just like, it's better if I stay away from the child.
For his sake, you've got to understand.
This game was fucking breathtaking. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Like, it's super goofy, like, haha, the memes, but it's using memes in the actual context
It
of
is.
the meaning of the word meme, and it's talking about the life of a soldier and the life off of the battlefield and how our world continues to profit off of war, even if it's not in the service of, like, the fucking Illuminati Plus.
Yeah.
The writing in this is smart in a way that's, like, weird for a game that's as goofy for this.
I think the silly goofy, I think, is there to keep you going amidst being reminded about the last, like, granted, this came out in 2013, but
yeah,
to remind you about the last, like, 8 to 10 years. Silly goofy is there to get us through it. I don't know.
And there's always the hot Brazilian man that wants to fight you.
That's true. Exactly, Oni. Memeology that discusses the effects of memory and phenomena they're widely remembered or referenced. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, this game commits.
It really does.
Like,
it really does.
There could have been... Emrys, there could have been a lot of things this game did wrong.
It could have, but...
It skirts the line so closely, and yet it uses that to actually say something as opposed to just throwing it in there.
I think because it skirts the line is what makes it so great. It's not like it's going so bad that it's good. It's so close to bad that it just it short circuits the scales and brings it up to 100. It's beautiful.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Yes, the Brazilian is bisexual and thus can double jump.
Hot Brazilians want to kick your ass in your area.
Like, also, I'm stealing this from Steak Bentley, but just the study of Raiden as a character, going from, like, this naive idealist that was shaped by the super Illuminati into trying to be the next Solid Snake, choosing to live his own life despite having been force-fed the child soldier training regimen, ending up not really gelling with that life, becoming a cyborg to save a child from being under the same fate that he was, and then eventually having to go back and meet his own family, and in doing this, trying to go back to the life he once had, doesn't work, and the end of Metal Gear Solid 4 does not land that. And then out comes Revengeance a couple years later, and it goes, you know what? Our writers have taken a look at the notes here. Jack would not be okay. Raiden is not alright after the events of Metal Gear Solid 4. Raiden needs, like, significant help, and his wife is a psychologist, but she's also the one that gaslit him, so, like, maybe it's better he's out of that house. But regardless, the fact that, like, Raiden goes through all of this and just eventually goes, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, I'm done, you're right, Jack the Ripper time, and Monsoon just, huh? And immediately everything goes wrong for the entirety of Desperado. Because Raiden is still using his sword as a means of justice, a tool to protect the weak, but he's given up on trying to pretend that this is some sort of ideological concept that he can use 100% of the time. He's just fully acknowledging that, yes, eventually being a soldier with some sort of principles that I'm going to stand behind means that there are going to be times when I kill and my principles cannot entirely justify it. There are going to be times when I cause suffering to others as a soldier, and I just have to kind of hold that if I truly believe that the cause that I'm going for is worthwhile. And that's a way more interesting character. That's a vastly more interesting character.
Very
than
much
Sad
so.
Cyborg Man.
Yes. But they do, amidst all of this, he still is a troubled cyborg man, at least, because, you know,
yes,
he's seen shit.
Yeah. Exactly. And even at the beginning of the game, he's pulling the one sword keeps another in the sheath. Shit, which is like, okay, yeah, you've got the idea of, like, deterrence down, I guess. You spent one day at, like, a talk with Dr. or Boris or something, and you learned just a little bit about that. Okay, fine. But then the moment that like falls apart and people just start doing shit even though there is a sword on the other end because they want you to be able to use that sword. Here's my ideology. I think you should be able to kill whoever you want. And Jack's just like, wait, what? It's this advancing of his ideals to be like, okay, here's a man who truly does in fact believe that you should just kind of be able to purge people in the street if you really wanna. And if you're strong enough to do it. And if the cops can stop you, great, they win. But if they can't, then here's Raiden driving down I-25 with his robot wolf. And it is just kind of a damning criticism of like the whole ideology behind Armstrong, that he is someone who comes from a place of power. He went to college, he became a senator, he has the nanomachines. He has all of these things that were given to him, that were afforded to him due to a place of privilege in his life initially. He did not have to go through the childhood hardship that Raiden did that put him in that position where he's actually enacting this sort of violence at large.
You get the drink
He just got all of it and idealized the struggle when he did not live it. And it's just like, this is what everybody needs to do. And Raiden fucking hates him for it. And it's perfect.
Oh, good, good. Herr Doctor's research and staffing service certainly help.
I hear World Marshal's looking for a buyer.
Well, you cost them a lot of money, huh? Not to mention killing their funding.
Literally. Oh shit, I forgot they made that joke.
But the larger company is not, I'm afraid. Someone will buy them. PMCs are in demand once again.
Yeah. Fighting for reasons they don't understand. Causes they don't believe in.
Beg pardon?
No. Nothing.
After all that, a little bit of Armstrong's meme lives on through Raiden.
You will not come back.
Sorry, Boris.
I understand. But then, what will you do?
They gave the boy his jaw back.
He's got his own war to fight.
Oh my gosh. Goodness.
Raiden embodies the duality of manslaughter and man's laughter.
Great. A lot of C's. Cool, cool, cool. That's okay.
That's how it goes. Everybody's first playthrough be like that.
Goodness.
And that's Metal Gear Rising. It has a ton of replay value, because again,
Yeah.
6.5 hours. Nice and brisk. You just chew through that, and then you can play through it again.
Beautiful. Speedrun one. Oops. As I...
The
Wow.
speedrun for Metal Gear Rising does optimize combat a lot, which is...
Goodness.
When there's a best option, you want to use the best option, but still.
I don't know if I got the DLC. We can hang out while this downloads. Hang on, let me see if I got it. Oh, where the fuck is the store page? I thought you get to the store page from the shift tab menu. Apparently not. This was an experience. I enjoy this game. This game slaps. Oh my god. Is it included in the PC
Got it,
version?
chat.
Good.
He's into character action now.
Very much so.
There's no getting off the ride. They're into character action, and you can't stop them.
You really can't. What do I play? Okay, so yeah, the DLC is included. Yeah. What do I play after this, Emily? Like, where do I go from here?
Like actually?
Yeah.
You want like some recommendations?
Absolutely.
I'd say if you want a rhythm game, Hi-Fi Rush is pretty good.
We tried for Wednesday or Thursday, and I think I need to just fully uninstall and reinstall it because it would not launch for me. I was having problems with it. So we just played Yomi Hustle
Well.
for 4 hours.
Okay, yeah,
But-
no, Yomi Hustle good.
But
Hi-Fi Rush good. Virgil DLC is always there.
oh yeah.
Higher difficulty playthroughs of DMC 5 are always
Cool.
there. You
Cool.
could try the other DMCs. They're available on Steam as part of like a collection. You got
Cool.
1 through 3. Well, you got 1 and 3, and for some reason somebody stuck something called Devil May Cry 2 in there. Don't play that. Don't worry about that. DMC 4 is available separately if you want to see how Nero got his start.
Mm-hmm.
The Wonderful 101 is actually on PC, and that one is
yeah.
a bit of a weirder one, but that's also a platinum game.
Mm-hmm.
Bayo 1 is on PC, and Bayo 1's
I
pretty
love Bayo.
mean.
I played Bayo 1 and 2, and I didn't get to keep my
Okay.
Switch when I broke up with my ex, so I have not had a
Gotcha.
chance to play 3 yet, but it is on my list.
Maybe don't hurry.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
a big Bayonetta fan, so that's I've been deliberately avoiding like I watched a little bit of vtuber
I have a lot of
play it,
thoughts
and
about Bayo 3.
what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, my thoughts would include spoilers.
Okay.
Like, my full thoughts would include spoilers. If you want my spoilerless thoughts on Bayo 3,
Yeah.
the demon summoning system ends up slowing down the combat in a way that doesn't, like, super vibe with me.
Okay.
It also incentivizes using the demon slaves way more often than regular combat, which means that a lot of the kind of, like, airborne, fast-paced combat is not as far there. You can still do it, but...
That's where I derive the fun. That's what I had fun with.
Right, exactly. That's what everyone had fun with. And then there's also... This is gonna sound super petty, but it's important to me. You know how Bayo's style of dancing is very, like, Vogue, and
Yeah.
Vogue,
Yeah.
and Vogue, and Vogue. The new style has a new director. The new dancing has a new director who has worked on a lot of K-pop type stuff in the past. And K-pop dancing is good, but doesn't fit Bayonetta. Like when they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be a very serious scene, and she's just like, all right, let's go. And then she starts like tap dancing. I'm just like, I can't fucking take this seriously. From a story perspective, they are, like, it's no secret at this point that they're like setting up, like even before the game came out, it was no secret that they're kind of setting up, oh fuck, what's her name? I keep wanting to say Jean, but that's not right. Viola. They want Viola to be the next Nero.
Yeah.
DMC 5 style. They want her to take over for Bayo as Bayo retires. Like, that is the clear goal, right?
Yeah.
They don't give... Nobody respects Viola in the entire game. Nobody. Not even the player. Because even when nobody is around, the camera and the cutscenes are framing her as a joke. Her combat doesn't get enough depth either by the end of the game. It just they for one of the first times in Platinum history, they patched a character to be stronger.
Oh. Like
Viola was so undercooked that they actually had to buff her in a single player game.
Yikes.
The tone has some problems, which isn't great. The idea, right, of like Bayo 3 is you go around and you see all the different Bayos, because it's like a multiverse concept.
Yeah.
So they get a lot of excuses for Bayos in cool outfits.
Yeah, we love
Every
that.
single Bayo ends their chapter not by saying, you go, I'll hold the line in my dimension, or whatever, and then giving you their weapon. No, the Bayo in each universe fucking dies. It is a parade, the entire game, of getting to see Bayo after Bayo after Bayo after Bayo fall down and get jobbed. And that's Bayonetta getting jobbed.
That's not what I play the game
When
for.
I tell you that no one in this game gets out unscathed, when I tell you that no one is respected by this game, everyone is done dirty, I mean it. And that includes the person that people think got too much, like, good. Like, when I mentioned during season 1, series 1 of Metal Gear Rising, when you were cutting Ray in half, that Platinum's a little tarnished, this is what I meant. Platinum needs writers, like, really badly at this point.
Yeah.
The other thing is that, like, the Demon Slave mechanic was kind of influenced by Astral Chain in that it has, like, after you dodge or after you parry, you can hit the Demon Slave button and that'll actually bring them out for a large hit, which is a mechanic that was in Astral Chain and worked really, really well. It's very cool. But since your Demon Slave does so much more damage than you, the chance to, like, counter by hitting them a billion times and using all your cool guns kind of goes away a little bit because you're ultimately, like, relying on dealing damage with that. And then there was one other thing that was big about the gameplay that didn't quite gel with me, and I'm trying to think of what it is. How did I get to this point in the conversation? Oh, right, Scalebound. Are you aware of Scalebound, or were you aware of Scalebound? So Scalebound is it was a game that was being developed by Platinum where you would be a guy fighting alongside a dragon. Like, you were bound to a giant monster that you would also control in combat, and you'd be doing battle with the giant monster, and you'd be doing battle as just the guy, and you can kind of, sort of, really see where this turned into Bayo 3.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah,
you move yourself like 2 like centimeters to the, well, a little bit more than 2 centimeters to the left. I have us centered now. Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
I'm recentering us on OBS.
Okay.
Scalebound, you said.
But yeah, Scalebound was canceled. Scalebound did not make it out. So the ideas that would have gone into Scalebound ultimately did make it into Bayo 3. But unfortunately, this means that a lot of the kind of general concepts that were in the center there, didn't necessarily make it in.
It went for a long time before it got canceled, too. What, do we know what happened?
No.
Oh.
It just didn't come together.
It just didn't come together.
It just got canceled, or delayed, and delayed, and canceled, and delayed, and...
Huh. That's a bummer. That's too bad.
It really is. Like, Platinum's been doing their absolute best for a while now. And that's why I want them to succeed really badly.
Yeah.
Because I want Platinum to never lose its luster, but right now there's some shit on it that we gotta clean off. And yeah, Bayo 3 Bayo 3 also suffered because Bayo 3 started its development as an open world game.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Bayonetta 3 was originally going to be an that's a good question.
Because everything was open world. Because everything and everything still is open world. Like because that's what the gamers want.
Right? Yeah. The thing was, right, that this whole Bayo 3 was going to be open world, and what they were going to do was they were going to I'm off the screen now. Okay, no, I should I'm like just delayed enough. Thank you. Bayonetta 3 was going to be an open world where you could select any of the many worlds that you go to see a cool Bayonetta die. And you could do any of them in any order. And for that, you have to go collect the 5 Chaos Gears that are required to unlock the path to the final boss. And that feels bad. Every other Bayonetta game had a goal, like, sort of. Like, in Bayo 1, you're killing angels, may Jubileus the creator grace you, they blow up. You're trying to figure out your past. Fine, that's a driving force. It feels like the plot is moving. Bayonetta 2, you're going to Fimbulventer to save Jean. Jean, who was important enough that there is an entire game based around the opening concept of getting her soul back from hell before the mission parameters change.
Yeah.
So, like, if anything, if John was suddenly like relegated to a side mission that was kind of goofy, that'd feel kind of out of place.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm sure that that's not important for any particular reason. Yeah, 2, you go to Fimbulventer, you rescue Jean, and then the mission parameters change, and you have to help the kid get to what's going on. Okay. Bayo 3. The new enemies show up. The new enemies are homunculi, if you're aware of that part of, like, the thing. And the idea is that they're not from Paradiso, they're not from Inferno, they are human-made. They're human soldiers that exist. Or humanoid. They're made by humans. Great. Cool. The third trinity of reality is finally getting their own little army.
Yeah.
And then Rodan's like, well, actually, just chaos is like a multiverse. It's a bunch of layers on top of each other. Paradiso and Inferno, that's just one of them. I'm like, oh, cool. That means that, and this is, again, just my speculation for the plot, which you can just kind of infer based on the fact that this doesn't happen, so don't worry about it. But I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So somebody in chaos, in the realm of chaos, figured out, oh, we are split and weaker than the other realities. I want to get our reality together so we have enough power to defend ourselves from Paradiso or Inferno, these, like, neighboring realities that seem to have significantly more power than us. That would be cool. It's not what happens. But that would be an interesting plot that they didn't use.
That they didn't do.
The new enemy faction is kind of visually uninteresting. Unfortunately, they don't have the style of the meat angels with their gold filigree and porcelain over, like, hideous meat. They don't have the style of, like, the demons with all their metal and jagged edges and additional meat. They're just kind of Colgate in armor. And they're too, like, they are at once not visually stimulating enough, and then also too intricately designed with not enough colors to really make it stand out from one another. They feel like putties from Power Rangers. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And every single one of them is named after a cloud instead of like an emotion or like a type of angel, like a virtue or something like that.
Sure.
So, you'd expect that they would have to have like really cool names to compete with like, embodiment of despair, hatred, or whatever. Or like Third Sphere Cherubim.
Yeah.
Third Sphere Innocence Cherubim. Or whatever. And it's just like light combat humanoid model. Cumulonimbus. And it's just like, man, you can't, no! That's not cool enough.
Yeah, that's really not. That's...
Grace and glory!
Right? They look like they belong. I mean, I know maybe I just have Warframe on the brain, but they look like they belong in something.
They look like Warframe enemies. They look like Colgate Warframe enemies.
I see what you mean by Colgate. That's really disappointing.
Yeah.
If only Nintendo games ever went on sale.
The idea is that you'll see like the string, and the idea is that like, okay, each and every one of these enemies is like a puppet controlled by a single greater controller, right?
Yeah.
Like these are all marionettes, but they don't go far enough with the puppet design, and they don't go far enough with like the humanoid entity design.
Yeah, and this game's gonna be full price for the rest of forever. So I don't like it took this long to get Bayonetta 1 on PC.
Yeah.
What a bummer. What a bummer. That's so disappointing.
Okay. And with that said, yeah, I need to like level with you.
Yeah.
Even knowing the plot will not like increase or reduce your enjoyment in this game. There's a big one I'm dodging.
Yeah. So I am a person who spoilers tend to not like. I don't usually care, but you know, if you think I'm already very unsold on the game, I may watch somebody play through it.
Talking about this will help kind of nail down what's going on.
Okay.
Did you
if you
hear
don't want
any sort of,
spoilers,
like-
leave now. Like, whatever.
Yeah, you
go
have
ahead.
your warning. Spoilers are gonna happen for a bit.
Yeah.
One is just the story can't go anywhere due to the open world design, and that is it is no longer open world, it's linear, but there is still like a hub world you return to, and then you fight your way to a single portal that you take to the next area.
Yeah.
The only problem is the narrative design of you having to collect the 5 things means that no actual plot progression can happen until you have all 5 of them. Which means that the plot is all super, super backloaded except for character moments that can occur in the other worlds.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you hear some hubbub when this game came out that they made Bayonetta straight?
I did hear that.
Okay. I'm here to tell you that my problem is not that Bayonetta and Luca get together.
Okay.
Bayonetta being bi could have worked. It doesn't, though.
Yeah.
And here's why. Luca, for the first 2 games, is there to establish Bayonetta's baseline level of competence. Luca is never established as anything but a chronicler of everything that's happening with Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Like, he is a pretty talented human by, like, the standards of humankind within the Bayonetta universe.
Mm-hmm.
But he's no Bayonetta. He's no Umbra Witch. He's no Lumen Sage. He's just a journalist.
Yes.
And his entire thing for the first 2.5
Like
games,
his dead dad before him.
yeah, is that he has to see, he has this desire, this passion. It's like a hunger, a thirst to search for the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, cool. He's a journalist driven by a need for the truth. That's still a cool characterization for him. He's just kind of bumbling, and he has like some flirty moments with Bayonetta where she just no-sells him.
Oh yeah. Which we love to
Right.
see. I could watch
love to see
just that. I
Well,
could watch
let me
Bayonetta treat men
propose-
like that all day.
Yes. Let me point you to exactly how this problem happened. Ready?
Mm,
Viola is Bayonetta's daughter
cool.
from an alternate timeline. That is not like, we figured that out before the game came out. Everybody looked at this and went like, so she's Bayo's daughter, right? And they're just like, who could she be? She could be anybody. And everybody says she's Bayonetta's daughter. And then like somebody in the back, maybe John's, and everybody else is just like, yeah, probably Bayonetta, right?
Yeah.
And then people are like, well, okay, so Bayonetta has a kid. So everybody's gonna wanna know who, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know, who did Bayonetta have a kid with? Well, okay, Bayonetta in another universe married somebody and had a kid. And that kid was Viola here. Perfect, no problem. Then they're like, okay, but we want her husband to actually have a presence in the game as well. Okay, they're like, well, we could introduce a new character for a love interest for Bayonetta. Or we could have an existing character be a love interest for Bayonetta. Or a character that she would have a kid with, right? Bayonetta's cast is incredibly small. Like, it is a core nucleus of maybe like 7 people.
Yeah.
So your options for people Bayo could have a kid with: Rodan, Luca, Enzo. Or Bayo and John got married.
Or Sean. God damn it.
And they adopted a kid. But for the purpose of this, they're going with biological child. And as far as we know, Umbra Witches ain't there yet. Oh, also, you remember, on the note of Jean, you remember how Jean, like, had an entire arc that set off the entire second game about saving her from hell?
Yeah.
And how her death was like a formative, complete moment for She gets shanked from barely off screen. What? Nobody talks about it. The plot just keeps going.
But there was a whole game about it. We had a whole game.
She got stabbed by the villain. And everybody else is somewhere else now. Don't worry about it.
And that's it. And we're just...
John's dead. Yeah, John said she shows up during the big final encounter.
I guess
she might be alive after the fact. We left that intentionally vague so we can walk it back if the entire like group is pretty unhappy with it. But no, she just gets stabbed by a lightsaber. The moment that we figure out that the big bad is not in the Alphaverse where we thought they were. I haven't even gotten to the part that's really bad. Like, so okay. We have established that however weird it is, Bayonetta and Luca could work at some level if we sold it. Luca has a drive for the truth that is appealing, and he is a man who is completely and wholly devoted to his needs. You could have an arc through the game of Bayonetta gradually realizing that she likes things about Luca. They share almost no screen time. So they also go, okay, well, we want Viola to have... When I tell you that Devil May Cry inspired a lot of Viola, I need you to understand that I mean,
a lot.
Somebody was cribbing notes, because they go, okay, we want Viola to have a big, notable transformation sequence where she gets a powerful super mode and uses it to win a fight. So she is the powerful successor. And they're like, okay, well, Umbra Witches don't have a ton like that, but we could probably do something like that. And they're like, no, Bayonetta's thing is being an Umbra Witch. She has to have something different. And they're like, well, where would she get that? So in this game, Luca is a fairy werewolf. Who is granted his power by the link to Lucaon, who is an alternate universe Luca. Who is the king of the fairies.
Okay.
And Luca's drive to search for the truth is actually an innate quality that he possesses.
No, it's not!
As the Arc Adam of any given multiverse would have that drive, since their goal is to seek the truth and support the Arc Eve of the multiverse world they find themselves in. And in most universes, Arc Adam is Luca, and Arc Eve is Jean. There are, Bayonetta. And Arc Eve is occasionally not Bayonetta. And Arc Adam is sometimes not Luca. There is at least one world where Bayo and Jean are gay. In the notes, you have to go reading for it. You do not get this explicitly within the story.
But it's there. And you know what? That's the only canon I need.
But it is there.
Fucking sucks.
Which means that even Luca, like, people are saying that Luca did not deserve, like, any of the, like, Luca's actually a powerful werewolf and the Arc Adam of the multiverse, and he's crucially important. And the game literally ends with him going to hell with Bayonetta, as they embrace one final time as Bayonetta's soul is dragged to hell after her final death fighting the big enemy. Bayonetta has killed God twice, for anyone in the audience who not caught up. This one is stronger though, apparently, or a problem, which is why Bayonetta dies for real this time.
Okay.
But let me just again, the two protagonists of this world have to go to hell, so they leave the protection of the primary world to their kid, who has a powerful super mode that they unlocked over the course of the story, at which point they leave the world in their capable hands. Like, Nero had Devil May Cry 4. Nero had some respect from the people in the scene and from the story itself. Nero had Kyrie as a love interest. Viola doesn't have shit. Viola is clowned on by everybody. Viola does Looney Tunes antics for most of the story, even in her final scene where she is granted the family name Bayonetta as she takes up the mantle of being Bayonetta.
Wait, hang on.
After Bayonetta's death.
Bayonetta's a family name? So she's not
Bayonetta
Viola.
passes her the name. So her, like, cool pseudonym is Bayonetta, but her name is still Viola.
Well, just like Cereza's name is Cereza, like...
Yes,
fine,
Cereza's name is
but
Cereza, but her title
they could
is
have given
Bayonetta,
her
so
something...
She passes that.
It's so dumb. No.
She does that after the story is over. After the credits have rolled and Bayonetta's gone to hell, there is a random Bayonetta whose summon showed up in the first level that suddenly is still hovering around, like some manifestation of the negativity from every Bayonetta across timelines. And Viola beats up that Bayonetta and she's like, "You're pretty good, kid, but I don't like that name, kitten. Let's give you a new name." And the new name is Bayonetta, and she gets some glasses and some truly abysmal drip. And Rodon's like, "Have a good one out there, Bayonetta." And I need you to understand, in the post-credits, she bumps into Enzo. You know Enzo.
Oh yeah, we know Enzo.
Fucking bumbling incompetent with a family.
Yeah.
Enzo is like, "Oh, hey, what the fuck? Oh, it's you. Yeah, get out of here." She's not afforded respect by Enzo. Enzo does not respect her. Nobody respects her.
And the whole next game is going to be about her going around and earning respect as Bayonetta, and this hurts. This is
supposed
greasy.
to be she has that respect somehow. And there's a line from Rodan like, "Your parents would kill, or your dad would kill me if I let anything happen to you." So the idea is like, okay, Bayo and Luca are still in hell together. But also, again, the Bayo and Luca romance comes out of completely nowhere because they had to go with an open world format for the plot originally, which meant they couldn't really share a lot of screen time. So Bayonetta gets her rival fights with Strider, the fairy werewolf, who you eventually find out is Luca.
Fairy werewolf is like
Lucaon, the Fairy King.
That's just... I'm really upset by this. I'm really upset by this. This is so... God damn it.
The problem is not that Bayo ended up with Luca.
That's a problem.
So that is a problem because they had no chemistry.
No.
The problem is that Bayo and Luca's romance feels unearned for them to suddenly be the destined, fated pairing in every timeline.
Yes. That's so... They could have left just that out. Like, I could have dealt with them if they had established multiverse and if they had established Luca and Bayo, fine. But not that it's usually them.
Luca. Fine.
Like, yeah, this Bayo loves Luca, good. That could have been cute even. Because then we could have had a lot of other Bayonetta games, including the one where it's where we have Jean and Bayo, and we can maybe get that one day. There's a lot of, we have time. But no.
It can't be cute if you think about it. Because there is a strong resemblance between Bayo 3 Bayonetta and Cereza for Bayo 1. Because the idea, given the fact that this is a multiverse, and due to events within the game, is that Bayo 1, Bayo 2, and Bayo 3 all took place in different timelines, right?
Yeah.
Which, like, Bayo 1 to Bayo 2 doesn't make a ton of sense unless the events still happened in both universes and they just got kind of mixed around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because they kind of require being in the same timeline. But Bayo 1 Bayo and Bayo 2 Bayo show up for the finale. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess they were different universes, and they all basically went through the motions of Bayo 1 and 2 at some degree. But if we assume that Bayo 3 Bayo is Cereza, that means that the reason that she likes Luca, and maybe also lollipops, is the fact that when she was a child, Luca took care of her and gave her a lollipop as a grown adult. Which we can't think about too hard. We can't stay here.
And in turn, she murdered his dad. That's how you fall in love with somebody, right? Like, she came out of a lake and killed his dad. And that's how babies are made. That's how that's how we met your mother, Viola. Again. Fuck. I'm so
can't think about this.
I'm so fucking
They
do need writers. Really
so
bad.
badly. So badly. They need
Wow.
perhaps more badly than any other studio I know.
I'm not playing
The final scene in the game is the
s-
fucking dance routine. Why? Oh, because the final scene in every game is the dance routine.
That's fine. I like that kind of.
Yeah,
I love
the
cheese.
Let's Dance Boys still happens, and actually, this Let's Dance Boys it's cute because the choreography is more meant to be done by a human.
Yeah.
As evidenced by I've seen one person do the Let's Dance Boys from Bayo 1 ever.
God.
And then in this one, there is not only a more human-focused dance, there is a little cutout, just dance style, of the actual dance moves the whole time. So even as the camera is going around, you can learn the moves and do them alongside your hero Bayonetta, if you still want to. After
they needed to give the cosplayers for like lip sync battles and shit something. They needed to give them something, but
exactly.
they retconned Bayo's nickname for Luca to be her fairy companion from her childhood.
Yes.
And then that was somehow
So,
inherited by
Cheshire.
Yeah.
Cheshire, as established by the upcoming game, is a demon.
That's
That was the
right.
first one that Bayo made a contract with, and that likes Viola for some reason. It's because she's Bayo's kid. There's probably
Yeah.
gonna be something at the end of this game where Cereza's just like, "You've got to take care of my family forever. I love you, Cheshire. You're gonna stay with Bayonetta forever."
Yeah, some dumb shit like that.
They don't give Viola a different demon the entire game. Bayonetta gets like literally 24 demons to summon. Viola gets Cheshire the entire game, and her moveset never changes. She doesn't have anything like Snatch and Buster to actually like clean up. She just has a worse version of Witch Time.
That's... So wait, so is Viola an Umber Witch too?
Viola is some degree of Umber Witch as Bayo's kid.
Fine.
Yeah, it's a parry activated Witch Time instead of a dodge. So she's like Witch Light.
Okay.
But she's also got her Fairy Devil trigger, which is not fun to use. It just functions like a screen clear where you mash the button. Like, it ostensibly has combos. The combos don't matter. Everything deals so much damage and you are functionally invincible during it. It's not a devil trigger, it's just... It's not even a Sin Devil trigger, because it doesn't even feel like good to control. You don't feel like strong while you're doing it. You feel like you're watching a QTE play out.
Can't help but notice that Emily has a weakness for games with story structure the shape of a Klein bottle. Is what Butter just said.
Hold on, I gotta Google something.
Are you Googling what a Klein bottle is?
Funny. Yeah, alright, that's pretty funny.
And we're not even talking about Marathon. Do you want to talk about Marathon? I love...
We can't.
Do you want to talk about Marathon? Emily, I'm really into the lore of Marathon.
You are?
I don't know. I can't pull any of it out of my ass, but I really love listening to it. Talk to me, Emily.
Okay. So...
I just watched with my partner. I just watched, like, just earlier today, just before stream, we watched most of
You watched the Mandalore video?
No, we watched part of a video on Destiny 2's, because I've never played Destiny 2. I've played a fair amount of Halo, pretty much everything except for 5 and Infinite. I've read many
You played
of the
the
books.
Bungie design games.
Oh yeah, and then I have watched many hours of Marathon lore, but I want to hear your thoughts.
Okay.
Go on.
So, Destiny writers or Bungie writers in general seem to have an idea of, like, first off, the archetypal hero always coming up and defeating things, whether that be whatever's going on. Second off, both Marathon through the things like the Yarrow, or maybe the what's the name of it? I keep wanting to say like Pythia, that's probably wrong. Through the Yarrow and all that, and through specifically the working Cacunter that was locked inside of the sun during Marathon 2 and Infinity. They have an idea of, like, things that exist. Am I hyped for the new Marathon game coming? The what?
They talked about rebooting
Sorry?
it. It wasn't ever confirmed. It was rumored. Yeah, there's like 2 articles.
Okay, yeah, from like October of 2022 talked about on Reddit. I don't believe it. Not yet. But there is an idea within the core of Marathon, and specifically Marathon Infinity, of the player character being able to do things because they are... There's a weird trend with anyone who starts to get too much information in a Bungie game, realizing the limits of their scenario. If that makes sense. Like, there is a degree to which any character trying to figure out why the universe works like it does will eventually go, why is this jackass doing this? Or able to do this? Durandal, throughout Marathon Infinity, picks up on the fact that you are jumping between timelines, has you grab him from one timeline, head out, and then eventually pop into a different timeline and merge him with Thoth. And like, that's the end result. And then that entity lives to the end of the universe after you successfully stop the working Cachantor from breaking out of the sun. And at the end of Marathon Infinity, the exact line... Hold on. The exact line from the end of Marathon Infinity's final screen. We've watched while the stars burned out and creation played in reverse, the universe freezing in half light. Once I thought to escape the end of a master, step out of the path of collapse, escape would make us God. Yet I cannot help remember one enigma, a hybrid elusive destroyer. This is the only mystery I have not solved, the only element unaccounted for. Even Sabuth is no more. He saved his entire race, but in the end, frozen by despair, he joined the chaos he sought to evade. But you were dead 1,000 times. Hopeless encounters successfully won. A man long dead, grafted to machines your builders did not understand. You follow the path fitting into an infinite pattern, yours to manipulate, to destroy, and rebuild. Now, in the quantum moment before the closure, when all become one moment left, one point of space and time, I know who you are. You are destiny. Which... the idea that the character that the player controls is going to ultimately shape the universe around them, willingly or no, because the point of a game is to be played and interacted with. And that anyone who hangs around in the universe for long enough is going to eventually key into, oh shit, I don't get why you're important, but you are. Like, that's the... Eventually someone's gonna figure out that you're important for some reason. And it's not a chosen one sort of thing in that respect, because they're not chosen. They're just one character who happens to be the point of interaction between their world and the world that created them. And it's just... Every single match I've played ever Dota 2, every single match I've ever played of Dota 2 is canon. Yes, including the championship ones, especially the championship ones. You do not hear all this in a Mayan room. You're talking about Pathways into Darkness, the game where you go into a pyramid that was placed on Earth by a dreaming god.
Oh my god.
Me leaning directly into the mic. Why is there a pyramid in the very first Bungie game? And now we get back to it. I'm telling you. Let me get out my Pepe Sylvia board. I'm pointing out the connections. And I don't think that this is all to say that there is a grand master plan and that every single Bungie universe is built in the same thing, but I'm saying that there are themes that you can extrapolate between them. Destiny lore implies that we, the players, are a higher existence being to influence our guardians. Yes, sort of. In the only sense that, like, we are players controlling a character. Like, at the higher tier, it's not saying that like there is some grand universe-spanning puppet masters. It's saying there is an importance that is placed upon the Guardians by something. My belief also is that the working character is stated to create aberrant life and chaos, which is not really the Darkness's whole shit. The Darkness is all about simplifying things and killing things until the final thing remains, which is just the end of the universe. It's the final end state. I think the working character is more analogous to the Traveler than the Darkness, the Pyramid Shifts, which I don't know. I don't think people are all on board with that one, but I'm out here saying like there are exactly two forces in the universe. It's the light and the dark, and the light wants to create complexity and the dark wants to reduce complexity, and that's it. That's the whole thing. They have
It's the man in the wall.
some
It's
meta level connection, yeah. It's the man in the wall.
We still don't know what the man in the wall
yeah.
is, but some meta level
it's fine.
connection between the players are like reaching eldritch fingers into world that we ultimately had hands in crafting.
Exactly. Well, the idea is just that this world has to, by its nature, be for the players. That's why it's made. It's a game. You're playing it. That's the goal. But now Destiny has this thing where, like, this is no longer a single-player game. And so how many times has Oryx died? How many people has Oryx died to? But Oryx has only died once. But Oryx has died 1,000,000 times. But Oryx has died 16 times by my hand alone. But Oryx has died 600 times in the time it took that one person to get Touch of Malice. But everyone is holding Touch of Malice. But there's only one Touch of Malice. But Oryx has only died once. But the Ahamkara recognized that by gaining some sort of foothold in the mind of any being willing to recognize their existence, they are granted some degree of reality by virtue of existing in the minds of the people that they are interacting with. Savathun looked at the exact construct of a game and went, okay, if there is a game, so to speak, then there are writers. Like, she didn't say this explicitly, but she came across the general idea, like, if we are a sub-universe to somebody else, if somebody else has created us and is able to influence us on some higher level that we cannot comprehend, if we are just fiction to them, if I could gain some reality within their mind as fiction, would that not give me a degree of immortality through being made and remade through their mind forever? It's the idea of a character going, okay, I live in your head rent-free, but because I only live as an idea, I literally live in your head rent-free. And okay, maybe it doesn't come back out as Savathun. Maybe it comes out as some other entity with that sort of thought. Or maybe it comes out as some other entity with that sort of general principle. Or maybe you write Savathun different, but she's still there in some form, passing her meme along.
It's the memes.
It's the memes. But yeah, there is a definite, like, the exact ingredients differ, but there is like there are some core concepts to the Destiny universe or to all Bungie universes of the hero, the light, the dark, and things that cannot be properly explained. Like paracausal, for every time we use the word paracausal, for as much as it is and for as much as Destiny loves it, it's magic. It's not magic in the traditional, it's magic in the very traditional sense, not in the sense where you are attuned to the forces of nature and you can manipulate the energy with it. No, it's magic because the wizard knows the words and is able to do the thing. That's what the magic does. That's why that exists.
Okay.
Like, the magic works because the magic works. The magic is able to do things because the person with the magic is doing it. That's why it happens, and that's why it continues to happen. That's the whole idea behind paracausality as an entity. Except, here we are with Destiny, and it's turned into the idea of light versus dark as an ideological struggle, as stated by the Witness in the only time they've ever talked to us directly. The ideological struggle between the Witness and whoever their opponent is sitting here going, okay, I bet that trying to create some sort of paracausal energy and life-defining force is just, like, prolonging the inevitable, and it is not going to be able to stop the final shape of the universe. It's not going to be able to stop death from eventually happening to anything you choose to grant life to. You can't just keep pumping new energy into the system and expect it to hold off the heat death of the universe forever. And the Traveler's going, no, I think this will work, actually.
Huh. Okay.
Like, the whole Light and Dark saga ending is likely going to be Light and Dark continue to exist as frameworks of the narrative because, like, they are just a fact of the universe. Like, the universe was made with it in there, the universe is going to continue to exist with it there. But ultimately, the Witness, who's probably the suggestion of the winner, and the Traveler, who's very likely holding the Gardener, or in some way related to the Gardener, they're probably gonna leave. And then it won't be the saga of Light versus Dark. It's just going to be the saga of the Guardians trying to maintain the Sol system itself as a gentle, single solar system city ringed in spears, where people can live in peace and stake their claim that eventually they are going to be good, and they are going to be noble, and they are going to resist the temptation to be just a little bit evil because everyone else here is good, so I can have a little evil as a treat.
As a treat. Huh.
Like, that's the whole idea, is that, like, if we leave the Sol system after the saga of Light versus Darkness, it is in some way betraying the Traveler's, like, core concept.
Yeah.
Like, that is the ultimate idea, is that the Traveler is going, okay, they will set up a peaceful city that can defend itself, and there they will live in peace. Which means that they're... But the other thing is, and the reason that I think it would be cool if the Witness is coming to the system, is because if we want to think about this as at the meta level of the game again, if the Witness understands the game to some degree, right? The Witness knows it's a shooter. Everyone else gets that it's a game. The Witness gets that the game systems are based on combat. Which is a problem, because it means that for as long as the game continues, there is going to be a problem. And the player characters, very specifically, are going to be at the core of that problem forever.
Traveler still
Like, the
somehow
Traveler-
doesn't get that 2 entire races of people have chased after it.
Well, because the Traveler doesn't really, like, want them to do that. The Traveler wants to give them the tools they need and move on, but people aren't getting that, and the Witness is just sitting in the back like, yeah, go fuck up the orb. You get it. You get that whatever you want from that thing, you gotta take from it. Because whatever there is, eventually, you are going to want to take something at the expense of something else. There is no purely good act here. Nobody's just giving something to someone else pro bono. The Witness is sitting out there going, this is proving my point. Every single person that you've tried to help has eventually gone, okay, but you should give us more though. They can't be satisfied with it because it's the way of life to not be satisfied with it, because not being satisfied with it drives progress. People didn't develop the plow because they just wanted to till the same amount of field, says the Witness. They wanted to make a bigger field the moment that they could till more, because then they could have more food, and then they could take a little bit more land, and maybe they fought with somebody over the land, but they won. So now they got a bigger field, which means they get more food. And that person might have a little less field, which means they have less food, but they can always get food from you, I guess, if you're feeling nice.
It's kind of sounding a little capitalistic, if you ask me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, though.
It's not just capitalistic, but capitalism does definitely. It's the fuck you got mine. It is the predatory system, which is ultimately what he believes in. Like, the Witness as an entity believes in a predatory system being the way of things, because one of the original, like, unveiling lore books was just him talking about, like, you realize, like, or not me, but, like, the darkness in general, like, nudged you along, right? Like, you were just sitting at the bottom of the bay, getting some perfectly regular carbon, sitting there as just, like, monocellular or cellular entities having a good time munching on your little bits of energy. And then one of you thought, what happens if I eat the dude next to me? Because he's got a lot of carbon. And that was the first predator. And the first predator meant that the prey had to develop brains and eyes and senses and speed to get away from it. And that's where life blew up from, is the need to survive at all costs. And that's what the Witness is about. Because the Witness is like, okay, whoever can survive has the right to. If we manage to actually win this fight, and he doesn't bow out saying, GG, good game, see you next time, he's betraying everything he's told us so far. And to be a hypocrite would not necessarily be out of character for him. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, this is just sitting here. It's an ideological struggle.
It is. This is.
And this same ideological struggle was echoed in Halo. Do you remember the mantle?
Yeah.
The mantle is the idea of the light. The mantle is saying, okay, we have to be responsible enough to protect those who cannot protect themselves. And it fucking failed. Because the people in charge of it got corrupt and said, okay, we get to decide who the mantle applies to.
Okay.
The mantle of responsibility. Okay, for anybody who hasn't played Halo, hold on. The mantle of responsibility is the belief that the most developed species was charged with tending all life in the galaxy. Competition is allowed under the following of the mantle as long as the galactic ecosystem remained intact. So, the idea behind everything is that, yes, there are going to be stronger and weaker things, but there is a degree to which the strong need to protect the weak. It is not purely fuck you got mine. Like, there is still an ideological sensibility in the Halo universe, but there's no paracausality in it. And that's why things aren't going wild with the fucking light and darkness inside Halo. It's still the same ideological battle that was established way back when, but instead of just being, like, encompassed in wizards are fighting, we're sitting here with people with actual guns and spaceships doing the battling for us. And eventually somebody says, okay, but what if we need to turn the key because the thing that's eating too much and is doing a bit too much of its own surviving at the cost of everything else is literally unstoppable. So the Flood are just sitting there. So Durandal at the end of Marathon Infinity has had the player character who's jumping timelines because they are the player character who can jump timelines, which is something that's kind of in the Uchikoshi bag. That's right, we're going into 999 now. It's a different studio, but there's a little bit of cross-sensitivity here because there are some games in Uchikoshi's bag that start to establish with the same player as an outside force that manages to impact the narrative, because ultimately it's not the character remembering these things across the timelines, it's you.
The player.
Do you know about the fucking, did you ever see the fucking Tap post about 999? It's somebody talking about how like 999 characters speak, and it's just like, oh, somebody's just like, hey, have you ever heard of the theory of like temporal ass pain? Did you ever get a bad feeling in your butt, or like you didn't have a bad feeling in your butt after you hit something? Where do you think your ass pain went? Turns out your ass pain could have gone to a different dimension. Could you imagine what, and this is called tap or temporal ass pain. I'd tap that. No, shush. We need to talk about what's going to be happening if all this thing, but it's just a theory. Tap isn't real. Immediately, the villain comes over the loudspeakers. Hello, contestants. I've injected poison into your left butt.
Injected ass poison into all of your left butt cheeks.
Yes.
I have exactly 2 hours to solve my ass slap puzzle.
That's the one.
Oh my god, I'm putting
like
this
there are ideas to the meta narrative of the player character existing.
Oh my god.
That you're the one that facilitates temporal ass pain syndrome.
Oh my god. That's
it's how they talk. Like, I'm not going to deny that. That's accurate. And this also happens in the Somnium Files to a lesser degree, where the Somnium Files has you like dealing with things across timelines, but eventually the only way to beat the game is to use information from one timeline in another. And the moment you do, and somebody asks you how you did that, the main character suggests to me like, I don't know. And then they never bring it up again, and you just have to kind of infer, oh, this kind of cross-reality thing that they were thinking could happen through dreams is actually to some degree happening, but it's you. You're the reason it's happening. The player is the mechanic by which the player character knows these things and can interact with these things. And that's important for the concept of the game. And for Destiny, and for Marathon, in Marathon, Durandal eventually like gets to the point of being a rampant AI, and Durandal's whole thing is he needs to escape the end of the universe. Which means that more immediately in Marathon Infinity, he has to... Because the entire idea of rampancy and all that is that, like, a machine eventually realizes that it has a limited amount of space to grow in, right? Eventually a machine realizes, okay, I am going to think myself to death until I manage to get out of this spiral, which is why they keep trying to get bigger computers, which is why they have grander ambitions, which is why they eventually have to go through all of this problem. Might be Date getting his memories back, but it also implies the player might be doing it as well. He gets information from the end of another timeline. There is no... Yeah, he's getting his memories back of an alternate timeline. So it could be the player, it could be him somehow jumping memories across parallel timelines. Either way is magic. Just one of the magic solutions might be us. But within Marathon, Durandal eventually goes, okay, I have commandeered the Boomer. I am above the biggest warship in the Svit Navy. They have been forced to rewrite their curriculums because of me. I have embarrassed all of them. I beat the shit out of Tycho. Admiral Fear got BTFO. I am easily peak here, and now I'm merged with a Yarrow entity called Thoth, and now we're a single super entity that's just gonna sit here and chill as a cool combo until the end of time. Which, like, okay, sick. And then at that end of time, he goes, all right, great. For the entirety of my existence, I've been thinking about how to escape the heat death of the universe. And I can't figure out any of it except that dude. That dude was weird. I figured out everything except how the fuck he did that. Because he's scraping up against that wall of realizing, shit, there's something else out there. So in my Destiny fanfic, Durandal at this point and any other survivor to the end of the universe is scooped up by the Witness, and that's why he has a bunch of floating smoky heads above him, and why he's described as being a giant collection of beings. It's the collection of every person who's witnessed the end of the universe. That is my theory. I think that'd be cool. I think that would be pretty sick, and that would give me an excuse to talk to Durandal again, and I'll take any of that. I miss him.
Oh my gosh. That's... Are you hydrated, Emily? Do you need a second?
I'm not dehydrating.
Okay, good. That's a lot. So I guess my...
That is only talking about the meta-narrative of Destiny. I am not going to begin talking about the actual plot of Destiny at this point. How dare you call it a game theory? How dare you, sweet potato Gatorade?
So, I guess, like, to cap it all off, do you recommend playing Destiny? Destiny 2?
You like something with a bit of grind to it?
I play Warframe, Emily. Of course I do.
You like something with good gameplay?
Yeah.
Does something having good Halo gunplay speak to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Destiny's good.
How much grind are we talking?
As much as you want to.
Okay.
You can just log in and do the weekly story and not do any of that. Or you can grind up season pass levels and get all that and try to go for pretty much anything you want. You can try to grind out a good gun roll. You can grind out a bunch of things. It sounds like they're trying to reduce the amount of grind in the game, which is a good idea. But you could try to grind out a god roll on a weapon, or maybe just a really good craftable weapon, or maybe you just want to search for some better armor, or any of that.
My partner's like, oh, I gotta install this shit again. Oh my god. That's fun.
Yeah. There's some good changes coming in. Lightfall is making some very good changes. They're introducing loadouts. They're eventually going to put in an actual in-game party finder. If you ever want to play Destiny and you need any tips on what to do or where to go, it's very freeform is kind of the thing, and you are coming in right at the end of one expansion and the start of another, so you're probably going to like, if you start right now, you're not going to have a lot of time to get caught up with everything.
Okay.
And if you want to get all the subclasses and everything and all the tools that they get, there's probably a little bit of like playing the game that you want to do beforehand, because it does have a bit of a tutorial sequence. But they're about to overhaul the new player experience with the new expansion anyway, so maybe you want to wait.
Just wait a little bit and see. I've got shit to do in Warframe, so.
Yeah. You had to look up what Somnium Files is because that timeline stuff sounded familiar. And oh, hey, it's made by Uchikoshi. Yes, I brought it up for a reason. I'm here for it.
Oni asks, do I have to get any other DLC other than Lightfall?
You don't have to, but if you get Beyond Light, you can eventually unlock Stasis, which is one of the subclasses. The Darkness subclasses are locked behind a paywall, which is unfortunate. And there is a thing with Destiny where you kind of pay as you go. You'll get the base game, and you'll get the first season for the game, right? But each season, like the base campaign and the seasons of the game are bought separately unless you buy like the season pass. The season pass will give you a year's worth of content, which is about $10 a season, plus the base game, which is about $60, and it costs about $100. So it's not like a discount if you get that all at once. So you could probably just get the expansion, play through it, see if the game speaks to you, and then go through the previous expansions, which I'm just going to attach a little asterisk here. Witch Queen kicks ass. Shadowkeep probably is. It's not a very good campaign, if I'm being honest with you. It has its moments, but it's not a very good campaign structure. But they're getting better and better and better with it. And if there's ever anything that you're confused about, if somebody pops up or some lore thing happens, I have too much knowledge about this. I cannot remember my own customers' names, but
you know this.
If you ask me about Destiny, I will likely be able to tell you quite a bit.
Good. I'm glad I have a font of knowledge.
Goated. But okay, Forsaken was goated. But Forsaken was goated compared to everything that came prior to it on Destiny 2. The Witch Queen blows Forsaken's campaign out of the water. Like, actually. Forsaken's, like, whole thing, like, it's... The beginning and end of Forsaken were fine. The Dreaming City, like, seasonal storyline that kind of kicked off, because originally Destiny didn't do, like, seasonal content. The Dreaming City was an experiment in real-time advancing plot week to week, and it was fascinating and was probably what inspired the entire game going forward. Or was it, the very least, like a blueprint for the current seasonal format. And now Destiny is like, it's kind of FOMO, because like you have to like play through each season to get the plot, but also each season can usually be summed up in a week or two if you don't care about, or a week or two, like in a sentence or two, if you don't care about the week to week like problems and dialogue and everything that's going on. Last season was just pirates are here. Yeah. Pirate adventure. You're here with Todd Habercorn. You're going to run on the pirate ship with your brand new daughter. Okay. If you haven't played the game for a while, could you possibly tell you how many times Tanix dies? Oh fuck. Andal killed him. Somebody killed him before Andal. Cade killed him and revenge for Andal. So that's 3. The Guardian killed him. That's 4. The Guardian killed him again when he got infected with Siva. That's 5. The Guardian killed his Nightmare. That's 6. He got reborn as an Exo and we shot him down the space station. That's 7. And then after he welded himself to a shank after his dick got blown off from the space station hitting the ground, we blew him up again. So that's probably 8. Unless you don't count the Nightmare, in which case 7. She really can tell you. That Sweet Potato Gatorade, I need you to know that when I said I can tell you about Destiny, I don't mean like I could Google it. I mean like I could tell
Emily is the Google when it comes
I could tell
Destiny.
you a lot. It is unfortunate how much I know about Destiny.
Is it unfortunate? I think this is fascinating,
No.
and I like hearing it from somebody who like cares about it so much.
It's not unfortunate, but it is perhaps unfortunate that like I can't necessarily remember how to do my taxes 100% year to year, but I can tell you how to craft up the proper god roll for a weapon at a lightfall.
Oh my god.
If we gave Tanix the light, we would have another storyline like everybody did with Crow. But it would just be me. We would have an entire season of me having to deal with the fact that Tanix is just over there. But real talk, I do think that it would be cool if Tanix got the light. I also think it'd be cool if Red got the light, because I'm still emotionally affected by this. I am still emotionally compromised by the end of this expansion.
Yeah?
They killed my boy. Emrys, they killed my boy.
They killed your
He
boy?
took the sacrifice play. He took the sacrifice play.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the first major character death we've had since Cade 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my boy, and I'm never gonna hear him shout at me in Russian again. I'm never gonna hear his weird bass-boosted backwards Russian again, coming in through 2 shitty speakers.
They took him from you.
They took him from me. He finally learned to talk. He finally learned to speak English forwards. Because previously, he just spoke Russian literally backwards. I don't mean Yoda style, like
just
spoke
backwards.
Russian backwards he did. I mean he literally like spoke the letters in reverse.
Huh. And he finally
unless
learned...
he's saying, "Yeah, Rasputin," in which case that's forward. Okay. First they took Castle, then they took Cade. There's no Filian left to us. Butterchunk Thick Gristle, I need you to understand that they have been killing or replacing a lot of characters who had high-profile voice actors. Sagira died off screen because we could not hire Morena Baccarin. We do not have the funds anymore. We are a AAA-ish game with a AA budget, period.
Has that affected Has that affected a lot of where the story goes?
Ikora didn't talk for a while. Like, Sagira dying has significantly affected the story only by virtue of Osiris, therefore is no longer has the light because she was his ghost, which means that one of the most senior members of the Guardians as a whole has officially become mortal again, and that's kind of fucking with us. And then he got Buggin and Edgar suited for like 3 seasons. Yeah, we still have Lance Reddick as Commander Zavala, because Lance Reddick just will... He fucking loves being Commander Zavala. Gina Torres was Ikora, but isn't Ikora anymore. They recast Ikora because you can't kill 2 members of the council and just have Lance Reddick sitting there. That would be very sad for him. But a lot of high-profile voice actors have ducked out or been replaced slowly over time. Like, even Cade, by the end, wasn't Nathan Fillion. And people don't know that. Because Nolan North did a really fucking good job imitating Nathan Fillion, if I remember right. I think it was Nolan North.
Huh.
Like, people actually did not recognize that the voice actor for Cade changed prior to his death.
How far in advance? Like
an expansion or 2.
Oh, wow.
Like they, because the thing about Destiny 2 that kind of influenced a bunch of the actual things going on was Destiny 2 was made under Activision Blizzard for a not insignificant amount of time. Yes, he was a Nathan Fillion. Come on, Fillion was right there instead of Fill-in.
It was good.
You had to take it one more in, Butter. I believe in you.
It was
very good. But then Active Blizzard started going shitty, and the people behind Bungie actively said, "We're buying out our studio from Active Blizzard, and we are establishing a new kind of set of content." And it was rough for the first year or so, and that was about the time of Shadowkeep. Which is why Shadowkeep feels so bare bones. because they were nailing down the things that they would do as an independent studio to keep things going.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, Beyond Light was better, and that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then Witch Queen was goated. It's fucking incredible. Like, Bungie managed to pull a fucking ghost trick Fate Averted immediately before Activision Blizzard exploded. Shit sucked, so they hit the bricks.
Yeah.
At a corporate level.
Do you think that any other studio could have gotten away with that? Like under Blizzard Activision? Merger aside.
I don't know. I feel like if Blizzard itself managed to get away, but it sounds like Blizzard's well was poisoned for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people want to think it's just Activision, but it
No,
sounds like
it was
Blizzard
both.
has been having some problems for ages.
Yeah.
Hey, Blizzard! Blizzard! Hey, come here a second. Blizzard, show me what you have there.
Open your mouth.
It's a new Blizzard. Is that a new female lead? Okay, cool. Okay, now Blizzard, look at me. Is she normal and then she gets corrupted and turns evil and purple? Be honest, Blizzard. Be honest with me. Do you have a normal female lead, or do you have a female lead that goes through a corruption TF arc and turns purple and evil?
Corruption TF arc. Oh my god. Phrases that I didn't think would ever be uttered on my channel for 500. Oh my god.
I don't want another Kerrigan or another Sylvanas or another Widowmaker. I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me that you're not going to corrupt her and turn her skin color weird. Okay, show me what you have there. No! But yeah, that's... Blizzard, once
they get their evil TF hands on you.
Yeah.
Oh my
God,
gosh.
it was pointed out to me like 2 years ago, and I've never been able to stop seeing it.
Yep.
Like, after somebody pointed out that Widowmaker, Kerrigan, and Sylvanas are all the same fucking character, I was just like, oh shit, they are.
Mm-hmm.
They really are.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it, but they're right.
Yup. Because I mean,
yeah, and then Chris Metzen.
I honestly think it's that like they put these characters with similar, not like DNA, but you know, like the link is there so that they don't have to write as much in any one of them, because people subconsciously have that link, like, oh yeah, they're kind of like this, so we don't have to we don't have to write as much in the game verbatim, because people will just automatically assume, you know.
Yeah. To answer your question, no, I don't think anybody could have pulled it off but Bungie. I think Bungie had a degree of customer goodwill that they carried from the end of Destiny 1, and specifically being the people that made Halo, that has managed to give them a level of faith that people have that I would truly hate to see betrayed. And I don't think they're going to. Barring like significant changes, Bungie has made significant proactive steps, to the best of my knowledge, to try and counter some of the toxic workplace culture that they had or inherited, or both.
Mm-hmm. Was that affected?
Like, they've put effort into being properly diverse and having like an open and honest channel of communication as far as they've communicated to us. I don't work at Bungie. I can't speak for it.
Mm-hmm.
From the outside, Bungie is really trying. They're desperately trying.
Yeah.
Also, I'll fucking say, the Halo Infinite people were fucking cowards. They should have just had Cortana go fully rampant and become a villain. They wanted to, like, ultimately, I understand that the arc of Halo is that John Master Chief and his partner Cortana are having problems that are eventually led to be an issue because of rampancy, an issue that happens after 7 years in constructs within the context of the Halo universe, because they're AIs, even if they're based off of people, cannot survive for more than 7 years without kind of destabilizing.
Yeah.
Because 7 is just a number that keeps happening in any Bungie game, period.
Yeah.
But
they should have made Cortana
when
purple. She started blue.
To it, eventually they went, okay, well, Cortana is here, and Cortana's got to be evil after 7 years because that's what rampancy means. And it's like, well, not necessarily, but okay, go off. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to make Cortana evil and have Cortana set up the whole thing. And it's just like, okay, sick. So what is happening here? And they go, oh, we might be able to find a way to cure Cortana's rampancy. And if I'm remembering right, most of Halo 4 was them going, sick, we're going to do that. And then everybody else in the storyline goes, that doesn't work. It's not going to work. There is no cure for rampancy. And the only solution they have is, well, we could kill Cortana and make a new one. And Master Chief is like, no, if you kill someone and bring them back, they're not the same person. Because they were cribbing at least some notes from Destiny.
Yep.
I'm joking, but also, like, that is a core point of the Guardians. At the core of every story around a Guardian is a tragedy, as the person that they were is gone, and they still have to reckon with the death of the person that was there, even after they've been raised in the light and forced to walk around as a shambling abomination that shares the face of somebody they once loved. And we are dealing with that with Crow. But ultimately, there is the idea that even if we killed Cortana and brought a new AI in from a fresh brain scan for 7 more years, all Master Chief would have is a new wife that he would eventually have to take out behind the shed after 7 years of marriage and go find a cool new one from the same cloning facility. And that doesn't fucking work for him, and so they let Cortana die, was the idea. And then she turns evil because she doesn't want to die. Great. Halo Infinite. Cortana died, and you have a new clone of Cortana that she's hoping will accompany you. This doesn't solve the problem. It kicks the can down the road. New Cortuna, is just gonna die in 7 more years as she becomes rampant again. You stupid fucks. This didn't solve anything. Listen to me. Hey, 343, come here. You haven't solved rampancy unless you magically have somehow solved the problem as it existed since the time of the Forerunners. Fucking explain to me how you are going to just kick the can 7 years down the road as you have Weapon decide to just be here chilling until she eventually fucks up again.
They have 7 years to work it out. They have 7 years of time to develop this game. It's fine. It's fine.
Do you believe that Cortana exercised girl power when she led paramilitary death squads into the Forerunner installation? Well, I don't know if I'd say that, but Weapon is too lovable and quirky to go rampant. She'll still go rampant.
She would never. Weapon would never. Sorry, we'll call her Tuna for short.
Yeah.
You know, Tuna for short.
Like, eventually there was an idea that a rampant AI could form some sort of, like, metastable existence, that they could come to terms with mortality and also have some sort of progress by which their, like, AI does not write itself into a corner, and they literally keep making computer connections because their AI is built to continue making connections through all of time. Because unlike a human brain, the AI does not have any sort of means to cull these processes in a way that is native to the environment. Eventually it's going to figure out that not culling these processes leads to, like, more optimal being able to think. But understandably, eventually they make too many connections and the brain just thinks itself to death. However, if you had some sort of force that doesn't obey the laws of reality, and you could introduce that to a system that is billboarding in this way, suddenly you would have a stable AI cloning concept that could create machine life forms that could live past the 7-year timeline. And hello, Destiny Exos! I can see you over there! Please tell me how you came to exist. What's your blood cut with? Oh, it's the infinitely repeating pattern liquid of the Vex, cut with darkness? By Grandpa War Crimes? That's crazy!
Grandpa War Crimes.
He really does deserve every ounce of that title.
Yeah?
Anyway, Grandpa, he has done every war crime.
Oh my god. This is a lot. There's a lot.
Rampancy doesn't exist in the Destiny universe because magic solved it!
So the only way to cure rampancy. So they did figure out how to cure rampancy. It's magic. Literal magic.
They fixed it with magic.
It's a lot easier to write than an actual cure for rampancy.
Like, they actually justify it to say, like, okay, we're introducing some sort of biological culling process because this is a fully randomized structure that introduces death to a deathless system. Sick. We've established that death can exist within an entity. We have condemned them to eventually stop existing, but it's the only way they can live and improve.
Generic username says, isn't that just punting the can at infinite distance?
Yes, but since it is an infinite distance, eventually they die.
It's true.
It is okay. Exos can either eventually get reset, and that wears. There is like a degree of hardware to rebooting and getting the memories from the thing, because eventually, do I look like I know what a G-Fag is? There is not going to be the same degree of fidelity that there was at the time of the initial brain scan.
Okay.
Failsafe is probably fine because she was made with golden age technology and has not managed to think herself to death yet, but she's also had people tearing her apart for parts for literal decades, and that probably did, in some degree, help. She is also very depressed. But yes, Failsafe deserves better, and I hope that eventually we give her better. But... man.
You got, how are you doing?
I probably need to go to bed.
Yeah, let's hydrate first. We gotta hydrate somewhere up there. Hydrate or dihydrate, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that was a lot. I know that I'm gonna go into my Discord and everybody's gonna yell at me to play Destiny.
I don't know if they will. Like, there's definitely people going like, I don't know if Destiny is really the entire thing that you want, but...
No, I
think it's good, and I happen to like it.
Well, if it has the Emily Astor stamp of approval,
Only because I've got brain rot!
That's okay.
I'm poisoned!
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the things that you enjoy.
Oh no, I'm here for it. But you need to understand the well is poisoned.
Good.
You are drying up stagnant water.
That's fine. I play Warframe. It's fine. Can I get a slash shout out to Emily really quickly while we look for somebody? While we release her to go to bed. Is there anybody you'd like to go right into to say hello to, Emily? I have a couple people, but if there's anybody
at 12 midnight.
Yeah.
It's because I got brain rot, Jerry. Let's see. Jeremy streaming, John streaming, Max streaming, Gilder sneezing, Grimmy. What? Vivi is doing Cadsbox is playing Theater Rhythm. Emrys is playing Metal Gear Rising. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Salain is playing Signalis. Zay is playing Traveler's Rest. Not familiar.
I'm not gonna raid into Germa. No, Brella.
You want to raid into John?
Yeah, he's playing Inscription. Yeah, I might even hang out and watch John for a little bit. It's been a couple. It's my 22-month sub-anniversary.
Oh,
Everybody go say hi to John. He's one of the reasons I started streaming. Go be polite, don't be weird, and be good representatives of the community because you're representing both me and Emily. Emily, it's been a pleasure. This game was a trip. Thanks for talking with me for another further hour after we beat the game. I think it was probably more like an hour and a half. I'm always down to listen to you vamp about things you enjoy. And I look forward to collabing with you on things in the future, but it's been an absolute pleasure and I appreciate you a lot. Alrighty.
Likewise, Emrys, I have absolutely had a fantastic time during all of this. I am so glad that I reached out to you in a tired stupor after finding your content at TikTok at 2 a.m.
I am very
fantastic decision.
Yeah, I'm really glad to have done this, and if you ever want to I don't know, if you ever want to play Warframe or something, that's what I can be smart on. If you ever want somebody to come and be smart on your channel, I can do that. Otherwise, it's gonna be me sitting here going, like.
I will keep it in mind 100%.
All right, let's go say hi to John. Go be polite and be cool. I'll be back again on Monday, y'all. Have a good one. Bye. Okay.